Heed well, listeners, for this world is darkness and pain. From the ice-capped mountains of Jotunheim to the untamed steppes in all their wild splendor. From shrouded Ophir, where dark creatures perform darker rites, to civilized lands like Argus and Zamar, where humans seek diversions, while their petty rulers wage endless war upon one another. The Stygian blackness of night encroaches from all sides, but some there are who stand against it. For revenge, for power, for bloodlust, or for principle. They bring their steel against this world. Throck of the wild barbarians, Arven of the Shadar Kai, Daro the Faceless One, and Raylan, the Promised One, Herald of Zalios. Against all they survey, these four will prevail. Or they will perish.
Hello, and welcome to Shadows of Archonia. I am Steve Boshear, and I will be your Dungeon Master for the evening. This is our weekly 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons stream, and that's what I have to say.
And I'm Joshua, and I'll be playing Throck, the Urman Storm Herald Barbarian / champion fighter.
And I'm Alan. I'll be playing Raylan this week, and I am a Azamar Death Touch Sorcerer.
What about next week?
We'll see. It might be Zalios next week. Well, or it might be someone new. Who knows?
Sorry, Carolyn, go ahead.
I'm Carolynn. I'm playing Oven, the Shatterkai Druid.
And I'm Matt, and I'm playing Daro. He's a changeling, shadow rogue, vengeance paladin.
Yeah, I'm Eric, playing Ramakhan, who is a warlock mummy of the Great One.
And if you're familiar with D&D and you didn't recognize all those races and subclasses, you gotta know that it's probably because we use... We make really heavy use of the Dark Arts Player's Companion, which is a third-party 5th edition supplement created by John O'Man 3000. He does all this stuff. It's a great free supplement available online. It's got new character races, new subclasses for every class in there, new spells, including Hemomancy, which is amazing. Just trust me on this one. No, don't trust me. Go check it out. What am I saying? There's also monsters to go and torture your players with, so check those out too. It all has sort of this dark and evil bend to it. So anyway, the creator, John O'Man 3000. He's got a Patreon that you should go check out, and he's got other stuff too that releases other homebrew content, all kinds of good stuff. Check it out. Do it.
And if you saw that intro just now, which will hopefully get updated, hint, hint, before the new year is over, because we've done a lot.
Hey, rendering takes time,
soon.
man.
We also have a new character.
Yeah,
we also have a new character and new locations. But anyway, the music in that animation was from J-Man. He has a YouTube at OurMusicBox, and he posts a lot of amazing content and a lot of amazing musical tracks on there. And he also has a Patreon. If you wish to support him, definitely go check it out. All the music's copyright free, and you should go donate.
The voiceover in the intro was by Alexander George M.S. We know him from somewhere on the internet. He has a really cool voice, and he makes it sound cool.
Yeah. I don't even know if he's watching tonight, but if you are watching, give us something to plug, man. Finish your novel or something. All of the...
Dang, called out.
I mean, he told me
No
that
pressure.
there was one coming, but that was, last year. That's all right. I've been working on one since like 2013. But all of the digital artwork in the intro is by myself, as are the character portraits currently behind our players. I can be found on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram as Mighty Works Character Portraits, or on ArtStation under my actual name, Steve Boshear, which is spelled out for you here. I do take commissions. If you'd like your character or party rendered in my style, hit me up on one of those platforms and we can talk.
And if you like our stream and you like us and you want to talk to us and stuff, you should join our Discord, which wherever you happen to be watching, unless someone has ripped the video, why I don't know, but they might, it's a thing. You can find a link to our Discord in somewhere down below the video. And you should come hang out with us.
And also down below, there should be a link to our YouTube channel, which you should go check out and subscribe. We have all of our sessions archived there, including some one-shots that I have DM, Steve's wife's DM. It's a lot of good one-shots.
Yep,
and,
we had a guest DM who's not even on the show most of the time.
Yeah, that's true, that also.
Yeah.
And so definitely check out that too. And we're here every Friday night at 8 p.m. Pacific time at Archonia.
Yes.
And Steve, don't you have some plans for the YouTube channel?
I'm not sure what you're referring to. At some point, we are going to be doing some recap videos for this show.
That's what I'm referring.
Okay, yeah, this is episode 54.
Yep.
And they tend to be about 3 hours long. Sometimes we go over, sometimes we're 10 minutes early. But that's still a lot of content to catch up on if you're behind or if you want to jump in and if you've never watched before. So keep your eye out because we're in the script stage of putting up a few videos that cover, one video for each of our 4 to 6 episode story arcs that we've done. So people can watch and get caught up. So if this is your first night watching Shadows of Archonia, it won't be too long before you can go back and find out what you missed without spending 175 hours watching our previous episodes. So that'll be fun for you, right?
Recap would be nice, yeah.
Yeah, I really like that idea. That idea came to us from our very own Pretty Boy, currently in the Twitch chat as Cody Mao, who is also the person that printed our hard copy of the Dark Arts Player's Companion and mailed it to us. Pretty Boy.
By the way,
shout out.
By the way, is this still all season 1?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really breaking it up into seasons. We've got story arcs, like I said, 4 to 6 episodes. Episodes 1 to 6. Like episode 6, you guys left the city of Zahir the first time, and then you started traveling, so that's like another arc. And then there was all the stuff in Lethia, which is another arc. So yeah, there's I think we're on arc 4 or 5 right now. But as far as a season, I'm not planning to break it up that way because it's a D&D campaign. If you guys live long enough, I'm hoping to get you to level 20, and then we'll start a new campaign. That's the plan. We'll see how it goes. So last week, you guys were in Throck's castle in the sky, and then it fell. And between the 5 of you and Radomir Utgast and Bjorn the monk, you were able to fight off a horde of flying undead who managed to get in through one of the high windows of the giant castle. And also, using the magic runes on the teleporter on the floor, able to sort of steer and balance the castle to guide it to the ground in a relatively safe manner. It is nonetheless crashed into the earth. And as we open our session this week, the world begins to fade. Abraxiel warned you that the portal in the ruins of Zahir was merely the first symptom of the approaching end of all things. Now you begin to see hints of that all around. The sun grows redder in the sky day by day, and the blackness of night is an oppressive force crushing down on you. You feel it in your dreams, for they are now always of destruction. And of course, the palace of Nimir has fallen. Amidst this constant sense of impending doom, along with Radomir Utgast, you have spent tireless days researching the castle and its workings, while Bjorn struggled to learn the giant language that he might add the vast knowledge of Nimir's library to that kept safe in his homeland of Sabrakur. Now, Radomir begins to believe that he can resurrect the magics. Somebody's chair's creaking real bad. Now, Rod believes he can resurrect the magics of the giants and make this peculiar structure rise from the earth once again. He predicts it will take him at least a month of painstaking and delicate magical labor to lift it in such a way that it will withstand the slow collapse of the natural world a while longer. Furthermore, Oven has now discovered the reason why giants were so rarely seen in the human world, despite their king having had this fantastic device at his disposal. It seems the amulet of Robert Fair, which you have been using to return to the castle, was once one of many such ensorcelled items. The others having all been lost, it is now impossible for more than one person to return to the castle at a time via teleportation. Your previous trick of wedging the portal open with a rope only served to hasten the collapse of the castle's interwoven enchantments. You have no way of knowing how long you have, or how long the world has, if indeed such things matter at all. What you do know is that the nearby armies of Zamar and Argus, who both marched on the monster-infested city of Zahir before its collapse, are now camped outside the ruins. They have not, as far as you can tell, engaged with each other, but they have both sent scouts to investigate the giant's palace that fell south of the city. Soon enough, both sides will come try to take it. The palace itself, even undefended, is in no danger of being taken by a mere human army. It cannot be breached. But if you hope to leave this place without going through the armies yourselves, you'd better set out immediately.
Well, you heard them.
Wait, but why would they not be able to breach the palace?
It is of giant make and indestructible. The only way those undead creatures were able to get in is that they could fly up into high windows. The humans won't be able to do that.
Suckers.
Not a lot of flying humans.
Yeah.
So in other words, they can't get in because the door is so large.
It's large and indestructible. They don't possess... You've learned that from your reading, that there's basically no natural means that can breach the doors or the walls of this palace. It's not going to happen. But they can besiege you in here.
They can work.
They can besiege you in here. They can trap you.
Okay.
I mean, they can try, but we've got magic food.
That's true.
I think we're set.
I didn't say they could starve you out, but you can be trapped here.
Unless we can get the castle going and then float again.
But that takes a month, and you may not have a month, as the world itself is now dying.
So
Because of the portal?
Because it was anyway. The portal is an acceleration of events.
And do we know what started this acceleration of events?
No. but Abraxiel said something about the universe being out of balance.
And he never confirmed with us what that was, right?
Not in any specific way, no.
Do we have a specific mission at the moment? I don't recall.
Well,
Yes.
well,
What is that?
I do remember. Well, Raylan does remember that he has like basically two options, and that's going to that one city, and that one guy was going to tell him about his father
That
and
is
stuff like that.
that is the capital city of Zamar, which is the country to the north.
Mm-hmm.
And that guy was Mananan.
Manana. Or
Banana.
if he feels like it, and if he feels like he's being pulled towards it, that one place where the unicorn's at,
The horse trees.
the horse trees.
You had an inexplicable instinct to head that way recently. And
Okay.
furthermore, Moira Smoothskin told you guys that you should go there right before
Yep.
Abraxiel magically shut her up and shoved her back into his skull.
Okay.
That was the last time you saw the two of them.
So
I pull out I grab like a map. I'm sure there's a map in the castle somewhere, and throw it down on a table in front of everyone. How far on the map is Zamar, and how far is the horse tree from where we are?
Zamar is not terribly far. The city of Zahir, which you're just outside of the ruins of it, used to be part of Zamar at one point. The border moved north, but only a few days travel to get there. To get to the horse trees, I don't know how much you can make out the pushed-in map right under Alan on the screen there. Right in the bottom left corner of that map, you can see a river. That is the river you have to cross. The horse trees actually kind of spans that river. And currently, I actually doubt you can make it out, but the city is marked on that map as well. There's a darker black spot inside Argus, close to the border of Zamar. That's where you are. So you have to get to that river. It's a few weeks. Previously, the time it took you to get there from here that's when you went through the village of Olmsted and Ovenpede in a well for the first time. That was this exact journey.
So
2 weeks to the trees, and it's a couple days to the city.
Well, no, the city that you were not specifically invited to a city. You can assume he was talking about the capital city of Zamar. To get to the country of Zamar is a couple days. To get to their capital city is probably about as far as getting to the horse trees.
But it's sort of in the opposite direction, like north instead of south.
North or west? Yeah, like
Southwest.
north, almost directly north versus southwest. Yeah.
man. All right.
So I look at all you guys, yeah.
So Raylan kind of like speaks up to Udaro and says, so what do you think?
I honestly don't know. I feel like the horse trees might have an answer we need to understand what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
But we might need, knowing more about your past might also provide great answers to what's going on.
Because there's something that made this all the universe went out of balance. Like, I didn't really believe it at first, but after seeing what's happening over there with the portal, maybe everything is coming to an end.
Yeah. Avin,
Yes.
from where you came from in the Shadowfell, was there like
Yes.
any signs of unbalance or any hints or anything we can use? Any information?
The Shadowfell is a very depressing place. So it's always kind of like this. So no.
So it's strictly on our plane of existence, I guess you can call it, that this is kind of happening.
Sure. I mean, clearly not, considering stuff was happening in the Shadowfell when we all went last.
That's true. Are they coming from the Shadowfell? Is that, I don't recall. Or
I think they're coming from the Underdark.
Alvin, will you be able? Can you somehow ask them what's going on? Maybe they know.
Ask the Mind Flayers?
No, the people,
Why would I
the
talk
people
to
from
them?
no, the people from your home, the shadow people.
We are not called Shadow People.
Well, whatever they're called, they should know, right? They're in control of death and everything, right?
No, only the Queen is in control of death.
Oh, that's right. You should ask the Queen. The Queen should know what's going on.
I don't think the Queen knows.
The Queen doesn't know?
The Queen!
Well, have you asked her? Maybe she does know.
Oh yes, let me go talk to a god directly. That always works so well.
Can't you
Do you
ask one of
normally
your
just-
ravens to go?
E.
I don't understand what you're asking me for.
I mean, I remember one time you went back there.
We
and
all
had,
went.
and you had like a dream too, I think.
She didn't
Didn't you
tell
have,
you
like,
guys
some sort
about that.
Oh, she didn't. I could have sworn she did.
No.
I can't imagine she would have told you about that.
Man, we need some lore.
I think he thinks you're on like first name basis with the Queen or something, and just you guys just hang out and chat. And
Oh yes, all the time. We're besties. No big deal.
Yeah, well, while you guys are having this conversation, Radomir Utgast is nearby reading yet another gigantic tome. And he says, "Yes, Oven, surely your queen must trust you very much, for you alone were chosen to come to this plane of existence while..." Oh, are you all right?
Chosen, absolutely, yes.
She could have sent any one of your people, but you were entrusted with the task of protecting the boy Raylan.
I mean, the Shower Realm, it was your home, right? The Shadowfell, I mean, yeah.
Are you on a first name basis with the Unchained God?
No.
God or whatever that is.
No, but you're older than me, though. So I assume you have more experience.
with gods.
If you want,
Anyway,
if you want, I could help you.
Do you want me to just ask Cord?
Yes, please, by all means.
Hey, Cord. Cord.
Raylan's
Cord.
like waiting for a reply. Also, he's like looking around.
Throck, you hear a whisper in your ear that says, "What do you want?"
Oh, wow.
Hey,
Ramakant leans forward. What do you want?
hey,
Daro, while Throck starts talking to the air, you notice Bjorn off in the corner of the room doing this and whispering into his hands.
I am gonna raise a brow, and I'm not sure I want to. I think I'm just gonna let him do his thing. To be honest.
and the whole time Thruck is like walking while he's talking, like trying to look around. They want to know where to go. Where are you anyway?
I am everywhere, for I am the storm.
Ooh,
Just kidding, Thruck. It's me, Bjorn.
What?
It was me. It was me over here. Sorry, man.
Cord, look, you sound a lot like my buddy over there.
Ah, Thruck.
All right.
I may have picked the wrong target for a prank.
Yeah, he's a little easy. And you almost can't unprank him. You kind of get stuck in it.
I'm getting that impression. Throck, I was tricking you on purpose for a joke.
All right.
What?
Don't worry about it, Throck.
We've established that none of us can talk to our gods right now.
Well,
Radomir Utgas says, yeah, imagine that.
Well, what good are gods if they're not gonna help us trying to save the world, and whatnot?
I have a lot of theories on that point, but right now I need to fix the palace.
I mean, maybe our only choice is to go see what that horse in the trees is all about.
That one feels more pressing to me.
But I know, but Thok, I know you're gonna have trouble going there, right?
Rod,
when
Are you calling Throck a coward?
Now look, when you say
No, he just seemed like he didn't really want to come with us that one time.
Throck, I think he's calling you a coward.
do I look like a human to you?
I'm gonna back up just a little bit.
Well, then that settles it. We should go to that horse then.
Should we call it something else so Throck doesn't get scared before we get there?
Yes, we should go see the
Cat.
Pretty water.
Do we have mooses in Archonia?
Isn't the plural of moose still just moose?
Yes.
Or are they moose? Okay. Sorry.
Rod, without looking up from his book, is going to say, Throck, the unicorn in the horse trees thinks he can kick your ass.
Oh yeah.
But
I want to show that unicorn.
yeah, you will, Throck.
Yeah, I don't know who Cobra Meow is, but he's not representing my dad very well.
But it's gonna take a while to get there, right?
Yeah. I mean, we have to go on foot, so about as long as it took last time we went.
Can't your castle give us some sort of some way to get there faster, like magic horses or something?
Well, you could have
horses.
teleported and then...
Oh yeah, obviously.
Most of
I can
the
ask.
enchantments in this castle are not working until it's back in the air. The feasting hall should still be functioning. Other than that, you're just going to have to walk.
Walk? You know how far that
we got
place
so
is?
spoiled.
I mean, all I heard was that food is ready, so I'm gonna.
Yeah, I need to eat too, actually.
Sure. Let's have a meal and let's pack up and set out.
All right. So everyone can eat at that table. Everyone take the Hero's Feast benefits, and you will set out on foot.
Wait. Maybe we should take a rest first, though.
Oh, of course. You guys are already long rested. It's been like a week.
Oh, okay.
It's been like a week since the castle fell.
All right. Just making sure.
Oh, did the castle people ever finish my arrows for me?
Yes.
Great. I will add that to my list.
So you guys travel for a couple of days. Well, you travel for one day and make camp. And then the first night, while you're all taking watches, you start to hear something. There are animals moving through the trees around you. Strange things are making noises. Who had the first watch, by the way?
Oh, we're on watch now?
Well, yeah, you guys are like a day's journey away at this point. Throck's on watch? Okay.
Yo, yeah. Yeah, what's happening?
Well, there's a lot of people moving around.
So wait, where are we?
Mostly your friends. You guys are out in here. Let me turn on the tabletop camera for you. You guys are at camp. And you're in a clearing here.
Cute little camp.
Yeah,
We travel. Yeah, it is kind of cute.
Yeah,
Pretty adorable.
it's like a day. It's a day's journey. It's the first night out. You found a clearing. It's not like you're in the forest or anything, but you have found a clearing where all the trees and bushes are quite a distance from you. And you're starting to hear Throck. I guess everyone else is asleep, but Throck, you're starting to hear creatures walking through the woods and the very loud snoring of Raylan. Ramakon is currently sitting perfectly still, inactive, not breathing or snoring or anything, but also not awake.
I don't feel it's too unusual for things to be going on.
Well, at that moment, a man pops out of the trees in front of you.
Yes.
Heyo.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me turn him on. Bam.
Hello.
The man that you see looks exactly like this.
Oh.
He comes stepping out of the trees. Everyone say hello to Cody Mao, aka Pretty Boy.
Yo.
Hello.
Hello.
What's
Hey.
up?
I
Face
mean,
to the
I'm
name.
sleeping. I'm sleeping now, so I don't see him. So.
Right, this part's out of character.
this is all
This
out of-
hello is out of character. Yeah.
Okay.
Welcome, Cody, to your guest spot on the show.
Yay.
Hey.
Hey.
About time.
Yeah.
Time.
Well, Pretty Boy's been one of our biggest fans since the start, so here he is.
Awesome.
Yeah, so Throck, the man that you see looks like this. For the record, I did send him a backdrop like yours, but there were tech issues and he's not able to use it. We were trying for like 2 hours last night. Anyway, this is who you see. What do you say to him?
I see him first, or he sees me first.
Oh, you definitely saw him first.
Oh yeah.
You
Also,
have
yeah.
you have chosen to present yourself at this point, Cody.
Okay.
For the record, my perception check was a 1. Not a nat 1.
I exit the foliage and I greet. Please don't attack me. I come bearing a message.
What the? What?
Yes. I come to help you. You guys are being pursued by quite a militia right now. My name is Kathra.
Oh, yeah. So you have food?
No, I knew this was a terrible idea. Can you please wake someone else up?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey.
what?
He's got food, but he hasn't given it to me yet. So
I do not have food.
What?
he doesn't have food. What are you doing here?
I have a message for Daro. And you guys are not in a safe spot right now. We actually need to get going right now.
Oh, Dar.
Oven goes back to sleep.
Daro kind of just grumbles and rolls over.
Dar, he doesn't have food, but he says he wants something with you. I don't know. Stuff. A lot of words. He said a lot of words.
You are being hunted, faceless one.
I sit up and
So do I.
I'm very, very taken aback by the situation, and I turn to you. Who are you?
My name is Kathra. I'm the third finger of the Order of Asmodeus. And Manannan is coming here right now to kill you.
Why me? Why should I believe you?
Because I know about your past and who you are, and I know about your parents on the night you were they were murdered.
Yeah, that's gonna make me stand up from a sitting position. The
minis don't have
still
sitting
my parents?
positions, but
I'm still sleeping.
Well, maybe we should go to Hero Forge and make like sitting versions of all of our not sponsor.
Inside check.
Inside check.
All right, Steve, what am I rolling?
well, you're not rolling anything. What's your inside check, Thruk?
I would like to do one as well.
There's the nat 1. So, -1. Or no.
I only got
nope, 0. I'm a
Okay,
little
so what was yours, Daro?
just 13.
Okay, Thruk, you are not sure that this guy doesn't have food.
Yeah, pretty sure he had food.
Cody, you may tell Daro what he knows with his 13 insight on you.
You know that I'm definitively have information about your parents, and I'm speaking with utmost urgency.
Yeah, and you're saying that we should leave camp right now? That we should go into hiding?
Well, we need to get on the move because Manannan is on his way here right now. I used to be with them. That's the only reason I got here first. Is because I'm sick of it. I'm just sick of everything about them. But the only reason I got here first is because I'm the fastest one out of all of them. I literally just run faster, so they're right behind me. We need to get going, like now.
I'm gonna throw a rock at Raylan's, like a little pebble at Raylan's head, just to wake him up.
What?
Oven's gonna kick
What's going on?
Ramakon's foot to wake him up.
Wait, who's that? Who's that?
Apparently a friend, and he says Manannan is on his way here to kill me.
Why is Manannan coming here?
I don't know. I feel like it'll save us a trip if you wanted to talk to him.
That's not a good idea.
Wait.
It sounds like we need to evade him for now.
Wait, how do we know he's even from Manhattan?
Who is Manhattan? What is Manhattan?
It's kind of a long story, but
He currently is hunting down 2 of your compatriots here. One of them for being the chosen one, and the other one for some 33-year-old beef.
Okay.
That's some
Inside
pretty old
check.
beef.
Roll it, Raylan.
In it for you to tell us this information.
Okay, I got 5 on that one.
Yeah, I mean, I really just need everyone to vacate the premises.
So wait, your friend has beef?
Now you
Old
Yes,
beef.
yes, he has whole beef. However, it tastes terrible. You don't want it.
Don't
That's
tell him that.
probably
That
cooked
just
it.
makes him want it more.
He cooked it. He cooked it. He cooked it.
Which direction do you suggest we go? We are currently headed this direction. I point towards the
West.
Horse Street west.
I don't know exactly where we are on the map, but I'm gonna point what I assume is northeast-ish, mostly north, towards that city.
Yeah.
Okay.
Northeast
Because-
is the direction that Manannan would be coming from.
Yeah. So we need to be going the opposite direction.
So the direction we're going in.
We're already going.
Sounds- Okay.
Well, we're going west. Yeah, that's good enough. As we're talking, I'm gonna start like putting out the fire and burying, like kind of hiding our campsite, our tracks. You know, using all the techniques to make it look like we weren't here. Quick, everyone, pack your things. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah, and Dara, I can give you the information as we travel, but we need to get going now. As it is, I have a feeling he's going to catch us anyways.
You will definitely be giving us all the information you have.
Well,
All right.
yeah, that's why I came here.
All right, let's go.
Great. So Oven turns around and starts walking.
Okay, so you guys start walking and talking. It is the middle of the night. Kathra, actually, no. Every damn one of you has dark vision, so you're good. You're good.
Yeah.
It's the middle of the night, though.
Yes.
I don't even know why I carry a torch or a candle.
To keep up appearances, faceless one.
That's right. I'm human, guys. Believe me.
So what do you guys say to one another as you travel?
So
Well-
I'm gonna walk in front. Actually, I'll walk behind Kathra.
Yeah.
Did I say your name?
Yeah.
What's the order of, like, the order of people walking as we're walking in whatever direction?
I actually was about to ask that. What's your marching order?
I'll
Got
be
it.
right in back of Daro because I'm keeping an eye on this Kata fellow.
Okay.
Since I'm on,
Oven's first. She took off right away.
But she's also going to turn into an owl
Oh.
and
Oh,
kind of scout
nice.
back and forth.
Well, the only owl I have is Mortimer, so you're him.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Morty.
Yay.
All right.
I would imagine Thruk it took off after
You can't catch her. She's an owl.
He doesn't.
Yep, don't
Well,
oh,
yeah, but I'm flying back and forth, like in front of us and behind us.
Oh, okay. Okay. So anyway, sort of towards the front, but not I don't know where I'm going.
And, okay, so I have the owl, then Kothra and Thruk kind of next to each other with Daro and Raylan right behind. What about Ramakan?
He is behind Raylan, keeping an eye on him because his mission is to protect Raylan.
The only one doing his job. Okay.
So I'm walking behind you, and I'm gonna say, just keep walking, and yeah, tell us what you know. Tell me what you know. Ooh. Yeah, go ahead.
It's a little strange to be talking to someone behind you, as I try to slow my step and fall next to him.
I would rather you stay where I can see you.
If I'm to your left, you can still see me.
It's like, and as you guys are doing this, like Raylan like comes to his right, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm seeing you too, buddy."
All right. With Raylan there, I feel like I can let him walk beside me.
Okay.
What? Do you not trust me with this 6-foot giant in front of me?
6'7". 6'7".
Yeah.
Giant in front of me. What could I possibly do? You guys have me outnumbered 6-1.
Yeah, well, we've seen people very recently who can easily take 6-1.
It's only 6 if you count Raylan and it's only 6 if you count Raylan and Zelios separately.
One.
We don't know who you are or what you are.
Let's start there. I'm Kathra. I was born in I don't know how to say that city's name.
You were born in Zamar. Zamar is a country, not a city.
Yeah, okay. I was born in Zamar. There, I was adopted by the Order of Asmodeus, and they've raised me as an orphan my whole life. Throughout my life, I've climbed the ranks, and until recently, was the 3rd finger of the Order of Asmodeus.
So the middle finger.
I feel like that means something.
Yes, it means I was very high up there.
No,
however,
finger.
Well, in our culture, this means something very deliberate. It is very much a slight against them. And me exiting the order, I want to give them one last 3rd finger. And by that, I'm telling you, Daro, and you, Raylan, that they're coming after you right now. And you guys can get ahead of them. And you guys can turn the tables against them. Because as far as they know, I'm just scouting. Because I am the fastest.
Insight check.
Okay, I'm gonna... I feel like I should roll something anyways, Steve. Even though...
There's really nothing that... I mean, this system isn't really designed for players to insight check each other. Which is why I kind of give you DM control in those cases and let you decide what they know. I guess performance, deception if you're lying, persuasion if you're not. You decide.
I'm just gonna use whichever one's better. How about that?
Go for it. Eric,
Okay.
For the record, Ramakhan does not know the meaning of the middle finger because in the utopian society of the Second Age, no one ever did that to each other.
Really?
Okay. Fair enough.
All right. I got 18 on my insight.
Okay, so you pass. Did anyone else roll?
I'm gonna. This is gonna be our last insight check on Kathra, by the way. We got to just start role playing it at some point.
Yeah.
That's why I'm just going with it.
Okay, so I'm being genuine. I feel very through with the order. There is something that I'm not telling you that is a key detail, but the part of me being done with the order is very true.
Why do you want that?
Wait, what'd you say, Ramakhan?
I said, why do you want out of this order?
Well,
What happened?
several things. I've been tired of killing people. I'm 44, which is an old man at this point, and I'm sick of it.
Perhaps.
The leadership of the order has been entrusted to that whelp, and he is truly repulsive. People call changelings abominations. He is far worse.
Slight adjustment on the lore, or just on the wording. Manana is not the head of the Order of Asmodeus. He is the head of the Fingers of the Order of Asmodeus, because they are sort of the action takers. But the Order itself includes all of the temple members and the high priests and everything.
So he is what you call the pointer, which means he outranks me, which means he can tell me what to do. And he is a whelp, and he is disgusting.
This does resonate with me a little bit. So I'm gonna grab your shoulder and sort of stop you and let the others walk ahead. And I look at you like, you said you knew of my parents, or knew my parents?
So you must be what? I'm gonna wait for that to pass. You must be what? 33 years old?
As far as I know, yeah.
So, faceless ones usually don't have pointed ears, right?
No, they don't. That's a long story, and if I find that I trust you, I'll tell you more about it.
It's that's none of my business of what those are, but I do know that when Manana last saw you, those pointed ears tipped him off to something that was a failure of the order all those years ago. There was a night where the night your parents were murdered by the order, they had gone to your parents' house to slaughter you that night. However, by the time they arrived, you were gone. And there was a mark of the faceless ones, implying that you had been given to them. Your parents were unwilling to give up the information of who you were given to. They protected you that night.
You see, in a face that's normally pretty stoic, you see just a little bit of, like, tearing up in the eyes. Like, after a moment, I speak. I have always, to this very day, thought that they just got rid of me as soon as they knew what I was.
I can't say that lines up with what I've been told, the events that I've experienced, because when they were tracking you, they took great effort into moving out of the village to hide you, because, as you know, changelings are not welcome. So they left the city to protect you. And the only reason the order found you was because people talk in the village. And they gave up where you were.
I start walking again to catch up with the others.
It'll take time for that to sink in.
Yeah, mostly to let that sink in.
Do you trust me?
I don't have a reason not to.
Okay.
The Dar's like literally speechless right now. So,
Mhm.
yeah. What? He shakes it off after a second. What do you know about Menem coming after me? What do the ears tip off?
There is ancient blood that the high priests of Asmodeus, of the order, have the fingers relentlessly pursue to eliminate. So this is far beyond anything that in my lifetime. This is some ancient feud between your ancestors and Asmodeus.
What kind of force is he pursuing us with?
The rest of the fingers.
I see now why we had to run.
Yeah. All highly skilled assassins.
How many?
Yeah, by now we're definitely caught up with you guys, so you can hear us.
I don't know. This is the most, well.
Yeah, Cosser, you actually wouldn't know for sure because everyone is spread out and moving like ninjas right now.
Yeah.
But you saw definitely Menanan himself and at least 5 others.
But didn't he come with as the scout with them? So wouldn't he know how many are together?
Cawthor, you only checked in with Menanan on your scout duties.
Oh.
Yes. I can imagine this is the only event in the last 30 years that is more important than finding Akundra Zelios. So I don't know how many he's called upon, but it's going to be bloody. And we're not traveling nearly fast enough to outpace them.
Are you suggesting we set up an ambush?
I don't know how you guys operate. If you guys have time, we can talk tactics, but it has to be fast.
I'm gonna turn to Avin and Raylan and actually all of you guys.
I am an owl scouting right now.
That's true, you are.
Does Avin see?
I'm sure she would hoo if she saw something. We'll have to trust that she is willing to inform us of danger before it gets upon us.
I was asking Steve if he saw something, but okay.
Hey, Steve.
Yes, sir.
Can you give me a refresher on the terrain we're traversing? I didn't get that.
It's relatively flat, grassy. You're in kind of a very loose forest right now.
Okay.
Okay. It's most of Argus is grassy flatlands, rolling hills, but right in this area there's some trees.
Okay.
Cliffs.
What?
Are there any cliffs?
Nowhere near.
Nowhere near.
Any ideas, guys?
Can I do a perception check to see if I see anything while I'm scouting?
Yes, you may do that.
Okay, non-nat 20.
I was going to call for one when the time came, but so far you don't see anyone.
Okay.
I mean, Kitty Cat here kind of
Kitty
down.
Cat.
I don't I don't think he's that fast. Maybe I need to carry his bags, because I carry the bags. And then we can move fast enough. So there's that.
Are you referring to Kathra?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any bags?
So what you see on my back is an object as long as my body, wrapped in what looks like a tapestry, but you can't be sure.
I mean, that looks like a bag to me.
It is not a bag.
Yeah, I think it's a bag.
It's much faster if I just walk. But and I take it and I just wring it out and I set it down and you see a floating carpet. Some would say it's flying.
Hmm. That's a trick right there.
That's not something we would normally see, right, Steve?
Never have seen one before in your lives. Or anything else that can float besides the castle.
And now you see I'm armed with a spear-like object and a longbow. And other than that, I travel pretty light. You don't see a whole lot on me.
How big is this carpet? Flying carpet?
I think we was...
Whichever one has the 60-foot speed, I don't remember.
Yeah. I'm going to pull that one up.
Yeah. Or, no, the 400-pound carry weight.
It was the 40 feet speed one, which is why.
Great. Yeah, that's what it is.
It is 5 by 7 feet.
So it definitely cannot carry all of us.
If we stand together.
No, it has a max of 400 pounds. Throck and the bags would.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It fits myself and one other person, maybe.
If they're not too big.
If they're not too big. Probably Braylon and I will fit on that.
Any of you other than Throck would fit on there with Kathra. Throck, maybe if you drop the bags.
Yeah, right.
How high does it go?
I've been in the clouds.
I could see that bow being very, very helpful.
Yes, elevation is very helpful when sniping a target from 300 feet away.
Wow. Well, it sounds like there's no way we're going to get away from this guy. We're in flat terrain, so there's no chance of finding a good ambush spot.
Well, you are in trees, though.
There is some foliage.
Yeah.
And
okay.
And it is nighttime. We can use that to our advantage.
That's true.
Can
What-
they see in the dark?
I'm sorry?
Can they see in the dark?
They are all creatures of the night.
What are they?
Oh, they're humans.
Except for
They-
Mananan.
Except for Mananan, most of us are humans.
What
Well,
Mananan?
I don't know. All I know is he morphs similar to a changeling. But there's a second component where I've seen him and felt him pry into my mind. I know he was spawned, not birthed. And he is truly revolting and not of this world.
When he says that, Ramakhan looks at Daro and says, "Take this ring. You may need it." And he hands you. He hands you his ring of mind shielding,
Mm-hmm.
and
Okay.
basically that keeps your thoughts from being read. You're immune to magic. Oh crap! It requires attunement, but he gives it to you anyway.
Yeah. So you can have it. It takes an hour to attune.
You're immune to magic that allows other creatures to read your thoughts, determine whether you're lying, know your alignment, or know your creature type.
basically your mind can't be read while you're wearing it.
Okay.
Raylan already has a medallion that does a similar thing, and Ramakon at the last level up developed an innate ability that does the same thing. So 3 out of 5 party members are now immune to telepathy.
Oh, I haven't gotten my party member card yet.
No, man. Yeah, I mean, they still don't trust you. You still don't have a backdrop.
You've kind of won Dara over, but you probably have not won anyone else over yet. All right.
Here.
Daro, while
Usually
you...
I'm the...
Oh, go ahead. You go ahead.
I was just going to say, usually I'm the one that hides in the shadows, but perhaps all of you should hide and be ready for when they arrive. I'll confront them and draw them out.
So we're agreeing on an ambush?
I feel like that's their only option right now.
We could find more advantageous terrain. We could also talk of what you guys can do to combat large throngs of enemies. Because if you go to duel them, we will not come out on top. We will be overwhelmed quickly. And they will not fight with honor.
I give Thrak a pat on the shoulder, like, you'll get your moment, Thrak. I'm gonna call down Oven, like, I'm gonna yell up at Oven if I can see her in the sky.
You cannot see her, but you can certainly yell if you want.
Yeah, I'll yell. Oven.
Master of stealth, everyone.
Seems like a bad idea, but okay.
Party rogue, yelling.
Yeah.
In the middle of a pursuit.
Go on,
Yeah.
do your yell.
Wait a minute.
Oven, try to find us some terrain that we can hide, or ambush, a better ambush spot. If you can. Go ahead, Ramadan.
As you start to speak loud, he hushes you and says, "I can communicate for you."
Oh.
Only within 30 feet, Ramakon.
How far away is Oven?
You can't see her. She's flying in the sky. She's an owl.
Also have really good hearing, right?
Oven, I mean, if you guys want to wait for Oven to come down and make herself seen, assuming she's doing it.
Yeah, because she's going
at me.
Who?
That's true. Just like who?
All right. Well, let's just assume you somehow managed to get Oven's attention.
So Ramakon then telepathically speaks these words to her. What were the words?
I guess I'm just gonna go off and look for more suitable ambush terrain.
Not too far ahead of you. You find a spot where the trees break for about 30 yards. Now let's say 60 feet. That's easier to do on the table space I have. The trees break for about 60 feet, and then there is more foliage. Basically an area where you guys could get cover while forcing any pursuers to cross an open space.
That sounds wonderful.
Have
All
any
right.
of you ever actually planned an ambush before?
I have not. Well, I have many.
Visible
Usually
confusion.
It's one-on-one.
Yeah, Daro has planned like a one-man ambush many times.
I was gonna say I planned many one-on-one ambushes, but usually that takes subterfuge and disguises and things that we don't have right now.
Interesting. Well,
I'd beat some people in bushes.
Throck ambushes are not honorable.
Thrak has beaten people in bushes.
it's actually just ganking.
Yeah. I think I think Throck and I should be the visible targets. Everyone else should try to hide, because I know Throck cannot hide.
Well, yeah.
Even if you tried.
You said humans, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they will run.
What other advice can you give us on this?
So I noticed that Ramakan has a mace.
Yes.
Brock has a mace. You have a sword. Raylan, I take it
Yes.
you know how to fight? You're not armed.
Oh, don't worry. I have my ways.
Well,
And he just smiles at you.
He'll be really good at crowd control.
oh, what do you mean by that?
Clusters of people will be good targets for Waylon.
Or little girls.
Or little girls. Thanks, Throck.
They're
Zing.
fully grown adults. I'd hope you can handle a small child. That being said, I do not doubt Mananan would take this opportunity to capture Raylan as well. It would be very easy if he was left unguarded.
Over
to
my
get-
body.
Well, it looks like we're already halfway there, so that doesn't invoke very much confidence.
Good job, sir.
So, here, since you've never... Raylan, why don't you take the magic carpet? That way you
Oh,
can
really?
be safe.
Okay.
Yes.
You see Raylan kind of like jump onto it, like a weird like dive.
As soon as you
So-
board the thing, you feel like, almost like worms very quickly reaching up through your feet to your heart. And instantly you know that all you must do is think, and this carpet will respond to you.
That's pretty
Raylan
cool.
goes, "Whoa, that was a weird feeling."
That's alone. And actually, that is also my sniping spot, so we can both fit up there.
Oh, Khan gets a grunt. I don't like that idea. The boy stays with me.
I kind of want to try this carpet though. It's kind of interesting.
Then I go with you.
Well, you'll need someone that knows how to fly it properly to make sure you don't fall off and stabilize it.
Can all three of us go on it?
No, just two.
Just two? Don't, Ramakan, don't worry. If things get weird up here, I'll just come down to where you are.
Then you and I fly together. We learn it.
This isn't something you can do just like that.
Raylan tries to fly it.
It actually is not working that well for you. Like you try to go left and it goes way too far left.
Whoa!
Like you have an instinct about how to do it, but it's clearly going to take practice to get right.
And maneuvering in a fight, maneuvering in a fight will not always be easy. It'd be one thing if you were traveling regularly, but dodging ninjas and arrows throughout the sky is a different scenario.
I feel like Raylan and our friend here should both go up on the carpet. There'll be and then Ramakan, how good are you at hiding?
I don't want him to go with this stranger.
We all want to protect the kid. And we need him out of harm's way. and we need someone to fly the carpet.
I'm not too good at hiding. But
Then stick with Rock.
Yeah, you could probably stand behind me.
Mm-hmm.
So Throck, Ramakan, and Daro will be the bait for the ambush. So half our team is now the bait and half the team.
That's how ambushes work. That's exactly how ambushes work.
All right.
Oven, you, in your flying, managed to spot someone creeping through the trees about 10 minutes away.
I am going to hoot the heck out of myself.
Okay? In what manner do you hoot?
I didn't hear any hoots. I gotta hear the hoots.
Do you guys want great horned owl type of hoot? Do you want western screech owl type of hoot?
Oh, that one.
Hey, I was promised cat meows.
Okay, look, but I'm an owl, so you don't get cat meows right now. Sorry. Oh god. Okay. I mean, just so you know, western screech owls sound like small dying animals.
Please no.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
What I actually meant was, are you gonna hoot right above the person that you saw, or are you gonna come back to the party and hoot at them?
Oh no, I am coming back to the party and hooting.
Okay.
Sounding like a dying animal, as I feel like that's exactly the one that would choose.
It's just like a high-pitched screech,
I love it.
which happened the other night actually, outside my window.
Oh wow!
Oh, that sounds fun.
so she hoots for all of us to hear.
Yep. Or I screech for all of you to hear.
Does that mean we're all in hoot?
Oh,
Get out of here.
Sorry. I couldn't help it.
Let's.
In that case, if
we're out of time.
If we're going to be the bait, if Throck, myself, and Daro, right? Those
Yep.
were the bait. And Ramakan, wherever we decide that we're going to stand, Ramakan's going to drive his profane spire into the ground.
Okay.
Wait. You're gonna stand out in the open?
Yep. But on the edge of the trees, opposite from the direction they're coming from. Like,
do we have like a map of this or a layout?
Yeah, just a moment. I'm still like moving stuff around because I thought you guys were gonna fight at the campsite. You started walking, so I'm rearranging it a bit. So I'll turn it on now. Let's see.
So he's about 10 minutes away. Was that relayed to us properly, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Ramakan would be able to glean it from Oven's thoughts.
Okay.
So this is kind of what you're dealing with. I'll put a couple more low bushes in the middle, but you see you've got trees on that side, and you guys have crossed to this side. So you may stand out in the open, or you may decide to get hidden.
Okay. So I hop on the carpet with Raylin, and we go 60 feet in the air. Is that too far? You gonna be able to reach them from here? Is 60 feet too high?
Yeah, good question.
he's asking you, Raylan.
Let me check. Raylan kind of feels it out. It should be fine.
Okay.
60 feet closer to that distance.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
We are up there.
Yeah.
Ooh, hello. All right. So those of you on the ground, what's going on? Oven's still an owl.
Oven's gonna land in a tree and then shape back into Oven form. Because I have a thing.
So which way?
I like things.
Where are they coming from? You know,
I'm sorry, Eric, what was that?
which way are they coming from again? That according to Oven, the owl,
That way.
where your hand is.
This is you. They're coming this way. Your face.
Oh,
Yeah,
they're-
where I put the
We're-
stick is the direction they're coming from.
And
We're
they're coming-
screen right. They're coming screen left.
Yep. They're coming
Okay.
from these trees. You guys are in these trees.
Is there anything like any big boulders around us, or is it just trees and bushes?
Bushes.
Just trees and bushes right here. There is kind of a big boulder right there.
Okay.
I can bump it out from my screen if you want to get behind it.
Yeah, I mean, well, too far away.
Try and... I'm going to stand up for a minute, position this camera at an angle where you can see the whole board, maybe.
That's a fun angle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's. I would love if I was the only one visible. But I know you guys.
That's fine.
I mean, you can be under full cover.
It's nighttime, right, Steven?
Correct.
Okay. I'm gonna cast darkness underneath the carpet so that, like, we kind of look like a cloud.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna mark that off right now.
So then I guess Ramakon will hop behind the bush or whatever that he's standing in front of.
Clarification, Cody. Are you casting darkness on the bottom of the carpet or on the ground under the carpet?
Under the, like, on the bottom of the carpet up in the air, so there's like a dark, ominous cloud.
Okay.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, right there.
Great. Okay, but then you guys can't see through that either.
We can see them a little bit, right? Because, like, if you were to draw a line, like, down at an angle to the ground, I'd see them. It's just so they don't open
you could
on
see
us.
past it. You could see around
Yeah.
it, but not through
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
But someone directly under me wouldn't be able to, like, I wouldn't be able to see that.
Yeah. That's right.
That's the goal.
Interesting plan. Okay, Ramakon, you were gonna say?
I guess he'll hide behind he's right in front of some sort of bush or tree. Yeah, that's a little far away, but
Yeah, you can be
I'm
there.
what's that?
You can be here behind this bush.
Is there like any sort of elevation? Like, I'm just trying to think of possible strategy if a rock could roll down onto something, or it's all flat land.
It's pretty much flat here. I mean, there's natural ups and downs in the grounds, but there's no slope you could roll anything down.
Yeah, Throck, if you want to take a couple steps back behind the other bush, I'm going to cast Umberturgy and create a shadow that covers a 15-foot radius, hopefully reaching both of those two.
Okay.
Just to help them conceal themselves a bit more.
Okay, so Umberturgy. Yeah, you can reach them if they move a little closer together, no problem.
Great.
And
I
then
would say-
Daro is standing out. So we'll use this little token, which was the campfire. This will now be the profane spire. And Ramakon.
I would say put that in the middle where the fight would most likely take place, kind of in front of,
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good spot.
like maybe a little further out. Yeah, like in the middle of the
Okay.
area between the two sets of trees.
Okay.
And
also-
Oven is going to go ahead and cast Wrath of Nature.
Okay, what's that do?
It's a good spell.
Yeah. You call out to the spirits of nature to rouse them against your enemies. Choose a point you can see within range. The spirits cause trees, rocks, and grasses in a 60-foot cube centered on that point to become animated until the spell ends.
I'm assuming your range is over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna cast that as soon as
As soon as you see
They
someone.
come out, yeah.
And so the trees and grasses will then attack, right?
Correct. So the grasses and undergrowth all become difficult terrain for them. At the start of each of my turns, each one of my enemies within 10 feet of any of those trees must succeed on a dex saving throw or take 46 slashing.
Awesome.
And
Wow.
the roots and vines, at the end of each of my turns, one creature of my choice that's on the ground inside that cube has to succeed on a strength saving throw
Or.
or become restrained. And
Yeah.
as a bonus
Wait, there's
action,
more.
but wait. And as a bonus action on my turn, I can cause a loose rock in the cube to launch at a creature I can see within the cube and make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, they take 3d8 non-magical bludgeoning damage, and they have to succeed on a strength saving throw or fall prone.
It's the 5th level.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
He's
Damn,
got
man.
the right person with
Um,
us.
Does anyone want to do anything else? Set up any contingencies or last minute things for the ambush?
Yeah, I want my shadow. I'm gonna pull my shadow out and put it near Throck, or
Okay.
between the two.
Can I save a spell too?
Just a moment. Let's finish Matt's. So you want him here in between Throck and Romacon?
Yes.
Standing right in
And
the
then
middle
I'm
of your
gonna-
umbraturgy.
Perfect. And then I want to move me a couple steps forward. And I want to shift into Raylin. Actually,
Ooh.
Azaleas.
Ooh.
That's good.
Wow, yeah.
Nice.
So you do all that, but you also notice it comes to your mind gradually. Like you can't quite put your finger on it yet, but you eventually realize that you're getting like ghostly physical sensations from a place you're not standing in. Gradually you come to realize that your shadow is feeling the earth through its feet. This is something that you've not experienced before. For the first time, it seems as though the shadow is in physical contact with the ground it stands on.
I'm gonna look back over my shoulder at my shadow and try to understand what I'm sensing.
He looks back at you, and if it were possible to make out his features, you suspect he might smile.
I don't know how to react to that. Jeez.
Well, you know,
I,
your shadow only does what you control it to do.
Yeah, so how much time do we have left at this point?
About 2 minutes.
I'm gonna wheel my shadow a bit closer to me.
As he moves, his hand brushes the edge of a bush, and you notice that the leaves move.
This could be very interesting. I'm gonna look back in the direction that the enemy is coming because I don't have time to explore it much more at the moment.
Does Ramacon notice this shadow touching leaves? Because he just brushes past him.
Roll. Well, he's not like touching you, but he's very close to you. So roll perception, see if you notice it.
Perception. 18.
Yeah, you definitely notice that this shadow is touching the bush and affecting it, which in previous encounters with Daro's animated shadow, you thought he couldn't do that he couldn't affect physical objects.
Does this
Daro thought he couldn't do that.
is there anything within Ramacon's knowledge, vast knowledge, that would explain what he just saw?
Many possible explanations are within your knowledge, but none that you can definitely pin down.
Mm-hmm. He kind of does one of these things. If he had a beard, he would be rubbing it.
Okay, Raylan, you were also about to set up something in advance. What was it?
I'm gonna set up a cloud kill.
Oh, okay, okay. Is this something you are prepping?
Yeah, I'm prepping. Yeah.
What is the name of, what is the area of effect of the spell you cast, Oven?
It's a 20-foot radius.
Oh, I've got a marker for Cloud Kill. I don't for Ovens though. Nature's Wrath.
60 square.
Yeah, it's a 60. It's a 60-foot cube.
Okay.
Druids are great.
Yeah, so the edge goes from one end of the trees into the clearing.
Okay, so 60 feet. Well, I'm just gonna say that it is. Do you want to overlap your Cloud Kill with where Oven just cast?
Not the entire thing, but most of it, like maybe towards the side, because I'm planning if they try to run away from whatever, like whatever Oven's thing does, they fall into my stuff.
Okay.
So.
All right. Yeah. So I don't have.
So maybe overlap it just a little bit, but not the whole thing.
Okay. Okay. So I'll put yours off to the side since hers was in the middle. How about that?
Yeah.
So they'll overlap there. I don't have a marker for Ovens, but if it's 60 feet, it's like the whole thing basically.
Yeah.
Are there concentrations of these spells? How long do they last?
These last a minute.
But you guys are just preparing slots, right? So you're going to cast these when you see the
I'm just preparing a slot, yeah.
So they're holding their actions basically.
Yeah.
Oh, so that means how does that work then? I don't know how that works.
Basically, they're just readying it, and as soon as they see someone, it's going to go off.
For initiative?
It's typically something you do in initiative, but yeah, since you guys are getting the drop on them, you're basically going to get a surprise round.
We think we're getting the drop on them.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, that's what you think you're doing, yeah.
Oh man.
So
then I'll set up Hunger of Hadar then if you see them.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
What is the area of effect on Hunger of Hadar? I don't think I have
20 feet.
Dang it.
I don't have anything that size other than the Cloud Kill token that's already on the board. So it'll be. Did you want to put it in the middle, right on top of the Cloud Kill, maybe on the other side from where the Cloud Kill is, on the other end of the? Because here's roughly the middle. I know the camera is not great right now. Here's the middle. This is kind of one end of the range of trees. The other end is off camera for you, but you could put Hunger of Hadar over there if you wanted to.
And so there's the Cloud Kill, and there's Avon's thing, and they're overlapping each other, or are they?
They are just like overlapping a little bit. They're Venn diagramming.
So I was thinking of doing that maybe in the middle. Well, not in the middle because that means we could get hit by that. So yeah, on the other edge then.
Okay. All right. That'll do. So.
And I have one last quick spell. I'm going to cast Bless on the three of us on the ground.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Good
okay.
spell.
Awesome. Oh, I love it.
Okay, so when we come back, I'll have the camera in a better spot for me to be able to move it around and show things quickly as we do combat. But we're going to break right now. And the last thing that happens before we go to break is that you see this man step out of the trees towards you. He's off camera. I'll move it. But you see a man come through this trees and face where Darrow is disguised as Zalios. So we'll be back in 10 minutes. For those of you wondering about the shadow thing, that little bit of roleplay had to do with an update to the Shadow Rogue subclass provided directly to us by Jonoman 3000 yesterday. Woo! Wow.
I think
Connection glitch, yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
So thanks to Jonoman 3000 for providing that update to the Rogue Shadow subclass from the Dark Arts Player's Companion. The Shadow now has some new abilities that it didn't have before.
Nice.
And we will be back in 10 minutes to see what some of them may be. It's 10:05 right here. We'll be back at 10:15. Thank you to everyone for watching, and we'll see you then.
Yeah.
Welcome back. This is us. I have rejiggered the situation here a little bit, so let's scan the battlefield. This is Darrow disguised as Zelios. Here is the profane spire that Ramakhan put in the ground. Here's Ramakhan himself, Darrow's shadow, and Throck. Oven is in a tree.
Good druid.
That's right.
Kothra and Raylan are up here on a flying carpet. Kothra's there too. There you go.
Like Aladdin and Jasmine.
Yep.
I will show you the world.
And this man has just stepped out of the trees. Now, I have placed markers. That one's actually a fireball marker, but it's the same size as Grasp of Hadar. That one's Cloud Kill. Nature's Wrath is everything in between and slightly overlapping. But those spells aren't in effect yet. You guys said you wanted to cast...
I want to...
What?
I was going to say, God, I want to see what Cloud Kill is. So curious.
Oh, Cloud Kill is
a cool name.
Cloud Kill is
so
a fantastic spell, dude. As
Yeah.
you are about to learn. However, like I said, those spells are not in effect yet because you guys haven't told me that you're casting them. You are ready to cast them, and as such, you may do so immediately upon seeing this guy if you want to.
Yes.
Okay.
Is that before initiative or after?
It's going to start initiative, so everyone roll initiative right
I
now.
wanted to talk to him.
Well, you can't. Oven's killing him with trees.
Well, it doesn't immediately hurt them, does it?
Start of my turn.
Oh, okay.
It immediately makes the train rough, though.
Well, I got a 19, so that should hopefully be before Oven's turn.
Nope, unless you roll against me, because I also rolled a 19.
Okay, hold on a moment.
Okay, let's do this.
Okay, yeah, you two roll off.
16.
Nat 20.
Oh,
Jesus.
Okay,
man.
so I'm making Darrow's an 18.
I was going to roleplay Zalio so well.
Wow.
Oven's a 19.
I wish I saw that.
No, I was. I really wasn't. I'm terrible.
Throck, what's your initiative?
16.
Not bad for you. Raylan?
Yeah, I know, right?
Bless you.
Bless
Bless
you.
you. What was that, Raylan? 12. You know, Cody, Skype has mute buttons in it.
Oh, it didn't mute my microphone when I did this. Oh, I hit the switch. I'm sorry. Didn't go through.
Yeah, we heard you loud and clear, dude. Ramakhan, what's your initiative?
You've all done worse. Don't worry about it.
6.
You've all done worse on this stream. Kafra, what's your initiative?
13.
Okay. And I'm going to press the thingamajigger here to init all of the enemies automatically. That can't be right.
Locked. Pardon my language.
Interesting. They all seem to have rolled 0.
Looks like they go last.
Well, that kind of works. They can all go at the same time at the end.
Kothra, what was yours again?
13.
Okay, that's weird. I thought I had typed 13 and it came out as a 1.
Not inconceivable to get a 0.
For all the enemies.
Rock intelligence check.
19, 18. Ramakon, what was yours again?
All of 6.
Okay.
Hmm.
Boy, this is just terrible. Sorry, I am trying to use automatic initiative tracker, which has served me well in several episodes, but isn't working today. So I'm going to do it manually. Thorok was 16. Raylan was 12. Ramakon was 6. Kothra was 13. And let's see. I'm going to roll for the others, I guess. Yeah. That's lower than one would expect. Wow. You guys are winning hardcore. Okay.
Easy.
Sorry for the delay. Oven, you're first.
Yep, we're going with Wrath of Nature.
Okay. So this fellow must make a dex save.
Yeah. Anyone who's in that 60-foot cube has to make a dex save.
Yeah, he passed that. Cool. So the trees and grass and undergrowth all around him come to life and begin moving, but he deftly dodges around grasping vines and cutting blades of grass as though they were nothing. And he calls across to you, "I know that is you, Darrow."
If he would also like to make an athletics check.
What's that for?
I'll respond once he's done with his athletics check.
Oh, you mean the strength save?
Yep.
He crit failed it.
All right. So
But that's on the end of his turn, right? Not your
that's
turn.
on the end of my turn.
Oh.
Yeah, interesting. Okay, next, Darrow.
Wait.
You have
I
more?
still have my
Oh,
bonus
jeez.
action.
You're using that?
Jeez.
You never use that.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. So, nat 20 on the dice.
Oh.
All right, you got him.
So that's going to be the full damage plus then whatever I roll, right?
Yeah.
16. So that's 24. And 2, 3. Another 15. Bludgeoning.
Okay.
39?
And you need to make another strength saving throw or fall prone.
Oh, my Lanta.
Just a great spell.
That one he passes.
Okay. So he's just restrained and he's taken whatever 24 and 15 is, because math.
It is 39.
No.
There you go.
Wow.
What?
That's a mighty big rock.
Is this what was his name? Mamory? I forgot his
Yep,
name.
you got it.
Yep, absolutely. That's his name now.
He is Mananan, and he has
Damn
he has appeared to you. He has appered to you in his true form, which you guys saw briefly once before, because when you met
I know
him,
it's him.
when you met him outside of Olmsted, the time that he captured you, Darrow, without knowing what you were, he changed shape in front of you several times during that encounter. So you guys are all aware of what he looks like
Yeah.
because of the in-between stages where you saw him changing. And he is hideously ugly. He has like no nose and perfectly like pale pinkish white skin with visible veins running under it. Like you can see his veins and musculature through his skin a little bit. It's bad. Go ahead,
So
Barry.
I'm like, after he says what he says and gets nailed by a rock, I'm gonna be like, now I see why you were so angry all the time.
He sneers at you hideously.
How'd you know it was me?
Is this what you're doing with your turn, talking?
How much talking can I have before I have to use my action?
I mean,
before I waste an action.
the one question that you've asked is about it.
Okay.
He says he doesn't answer it though. He just sneers at you continuously.
That's fine. You know what?
I do not know.
Just for fun, I want to try something
You try
on him.
Okay.
And I'm going to look at him and I'm going to like hold out a hand and I'm going to actually I mean to hold out a hand. I'm just going to cross my arms and I'm going to say grovel. And he's going to have to make a wisdom save or grovel because I'm casting command on him.
How do you have command? Oh, it's paladin.
I'm awesome.
I've been so concerned with your rogue levels this week. I forgot you're also a paladin. Okay.
Yep.
It's wisdom, yeah?
Yep.
He has passed.
15.
Yep.
Stronger than I thought.
So that was your action. What else you got?
Well, I don't have a lot of bonus actions right now, so that's probably all I'm gonna do.
Throck.
Oh wait,
That's,
I'm gonna actually vow enmity him.
Okay. Throck.
yeah, so I saw him take a little damage, huh?
You sure did.
Oh, there's
Yep.
blood in the water.
And
Going
he's
for him.
What did you say, Joshua?
I said there's blood in the water. I'm going for him.
Okay, go for it.
We'll go ahead and move on up there to him there.
Your speed's 40, right?
It is.
You get... you can get almost to him. You can get to, like, there, which is 5 feet away.
Oh, I can get almost to him?
With 40 feet, yeah.
Oh, well, that's a bummer. But I guess I can get the rest of the way to him if I bonus action use the rest of my movement.
Boop.
Sure, why not?
Okay, here's the thing. You have run into the area of Nature's Wrath,
Yep.
which means that, well, you bonus actioned, so you have enough movement anyway, but those last few feet were difficult terrain.
Yep.
It's only difficult terrain for enemies.
Nope.
It says any area of ground in the,
Oh, yeah.
in the cube that is covered by grass or undergrowth is difficult terrain for your enemies.
You are correct. The paragraph right before that, I guess that's just flavor text, though. Okay, you're right. So what are you doing next?
Well, I'm gonna attack him.
Cool.
Because that's what you do when somebody's in the bushes.
Yeah.
That's how he ambushes.
That's right. 24 on the first.
Hit.
Okay. That is okay, that one's something. And 18 points of bludgeoning damage for the first one. And then the second one, we're going to do... What are we going to do? A lot more than that. 30-something.
Wow.
And that's going to be... Oh, yuck. 16 points of bludgeoning damage on the second.
Cool.
Yeah. I think that's good for now.
All right. Next is Kathra. You are there.
Do I see any other targets at this point?
Roll perception.
Will I still be able to attack?
Yes.
Okay, well over 20.
I know that rules is written. Rolling a skill check in combat is your action, but that makes no sense to me. It doesn't
25.
Doesn't take long to look for something. Yeah, you got it.
Yep.
That's a good roll. Sorry, I'm just messing with Eric's thing again because, damn it. There we go. Good enough.
We've all been resized.
Endlessly. Okay. Okay, so you got 25, you said?
Yep.
Well, you see a few people coming from where you are. You spot a guy here and a guy here and a guy here.
Perfect.
And a guy here, which is there.
Cool, so I heard 3 guys showed up, right?
4.
Okay, well, the first 3 that showed up, they each get to eat an attack. But first, I'm going to bonus action Zephyr Strike.
Yeah, you are.
So part of the dark cloud that's underneath the magic carpet, it flows up and around and envelops me and takes form of an arrow, and the first one's eating a nasty shot. So is that advantage?
Okay, I like it.
I need it. Oh, okay. All right, 11 plus 5 is 16.
Let me check. You got him.
Cool. This guy's about to eat 3d8 damage. 7, 8, 6. So that's 21, I think. 7, 6, 8. Yeah.
You killed him.
Cool. Next attack. Higher than the last number at 20 something.
Okay.
Max damage for 14 damage. And then
You got him too.
next attack onto the next one. That's cocked. And that is also over 20 onto this one for 9.
He's dead. This one, you are just putting these right between their eyes. You're
right.
Floating Legolas up there. By the way, you know all their names.
Yep. Rip Johnson. He still owes me $5.
His name actually is Rip Johnson.
That's actually a cool name, Rip Johnson.
Yep. Okay, you killed 3 attackers. Raylan saw you do it. Everybody else probably not. What else you got?
That's it.
Raylan's turn.
Done.
You're up there too. There are 2 enemies currently visible to you. Actually, no. Unless you roll perception, you probably can't see the one that Cody left on the board. So you can only see Manannan right there. But you did have Cloud Kill prepped. So if you want to let it rip, you can.
Yeah. I might as well do it right on the cusp of Manannan.
Okay. So you want Manannan in it?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a little bit over from where you originally had it, but... And I assume you're trying to miss Throck with it.
Yeah. Trying to miss it.
That's a tricky shot, but you can do it.
Appreciate that.
Okay. That's an action, yeah?
Yeah. And he has to do a con saving throw.
He passed.
He pass?
Yep.
All right. Half a 30. And he's gonna have to make this save every turn.
Is that poison damage?
Poison, yeah.
And he makes the save on your turn or his?
It just says if it starts his turn in there.
Oh, his turn. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's
Well,
like, so when the creature enters the field and when it starts his turn. So.
okay. He's starting his turn now. Unless you want it. Well, you can't really move. But
No, I'm gonna stay. I'm just gonna watch.
Okay, so he's making
And-
that save again. He passed it again. What's the damage?
So this time it's gonna be half of. Well, 25.
12.
Okay. So he's restrained by these roots. Here's what you see him do. Actually, wait. No, never mind. He is going to stay right where he is, and then he's going to attack Throck with his scimitar 3 times.
Oh, yeah, because he's restrained.
27 to hit.
That hits.
13 slashing.
Okay,
You haven't raged yet.
that's correct.
13 to hit.
That does not hit.
And lastly, 23 to hit.
Yeah, it hit. Yeah.
Another 13 slashing, please.
Okay.
That's it for Manannan at this time.
Worth it.
Isn't he restrained?
He is restrained. He
Yeah.
cannot move.
Yet he could hit even though. Okay.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, he attacks with disadvantage, but he can attack.
Yep.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay. That's Manannan. And now it's Ramakon.
All right. First, he's going to. Ramakon is going to curse the guy in the middle, Manannan, whatever his name.
Okay.
Banana. And ability checks. I'm not really sure any ability checks that you would do in battle that are common, but he has disadvantage on one of them.
Okay.
I don't know which one. Anyway, and then so that'll be the kind of like the bonus action.
Okay.
He's casting Hex on him, and then he's going to kind of mold a bell shape in his hands and cast Toll the Dead.
Okay.
He's just gonna kind of shoot out this kind of bell-shaped kind of darkness, and the target has to succeed on a Wisdom saving throw.
That number is 17.
He does not succeed.
Okay.
He takes 2d12. So he's going to take 7 necrotic damage.
Got it.
And then also because of the Hex curse, takes another 1d6.
Okay.
Another 3 necrotic damage.
You got it. So he eats that. It actually doesn't look like it affected him that much. You definitely hurt him, but not bad.
Can he tell, by the way, can Ramakant tell what this creature, what he is? Does he have any sort of
No.
intelligence? No?
I mean, you can tell what he isn't, and that's human, but beyond that, no.
No.
Does the bell sound like the one in Monty Python and the Quest of the Holy Grail?
Sure.
Bring out your dead.
Yeah, why not? At this time, the following sons of bitches come out. No, you know what? They don't. Because you guys had the ambush. So Manannan was not surprised, but everyone else is. So Oven, it's your turn again. Before any of the other bad guys get to go.
Cool. So, in this case, I am going to actually use my bonus action in this instance to yell out, "Hail King Throck." And you get 8 healing.
Nice.
And if Manannan would like to make a dex save.
He has done a decent number. 23.
Okay, he is not going to take any tree damage.
Ooh.
If he could make a strength save. Well, no, I'll leave that because he's already restrained.
Yes. Anything else?
Can I actually see anyone else?
You may roll perception.
14.
You do not see anyone else.
Cool.
Okay, so if that's the end of your turn, Manannan will now take a legendary. Throck, you and only you are close enough to see as Manannan's arm flicks and his hand disappears into his cuff for just a moment and then suddenly shoots downward, throwing something at the ground, covering the area where he was standing in thick black smoke. And as it starts to clear, he's not there anymore. He's here.
Hey. What?
Nothing personal, kid.
Darrow!
He's restrained?
Yeah.
Oh.
Darrow, you have just heard Manannan hit the ground right behind you. It's your turn. You're muted. You're good.
Darn it, it was such a good line.
Try again. Rewind.
I said, I smirk, and then I say, I will make you grovel then. And I'm going to move my, turn towards him, and my shadow is going to sneak up behind him. And can I, he can't attack yet. Okay, yeah. And I'm going to attack with my, no, sorry, one thing first. I'm going to cast, nope, I'm not. I'm going to attack. That's a pretty good roll. 25.
Hit.
Adding Divine Smite.
Ah, of course you are.
And sneak attack. Oh my god, there's so much math. I should do this electronically from now on, just for speed.
I can do it. Matt, you want me to roll for you? I can do it.
20 for Radiant, and then 15 plus 5, 26 piercing.
Okay, he does not like it.
Great. He's not gonna like the second one either.
The shadow wreathing your blade seems to burn his skin as it goes in.
That one's also pretty high, but not 24 to hit.
Hit.
Can I do Divine Smite twice in one turn? Is that?
I believe so, but not sneak attack.
Yeah. Don't know if I want to do all of my spell slots.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah. Screw it. I'm gonna do it. It's
Okay.
all out. All out war here.
That's what I'd do.
Okay, so for the Radiant, it's going to be 14, and then I should say another 13 piercing.
Okay, so the radiant damage clearly burns him as you run him through with your rapier. However, something happens that you saw happen once before. The first time you stabbed Manannan in his torso. Everyone else will not remember this because it happened in text while we were role-playing Matt's absence. But
Unless you read up.
you stab him and you see a little ripple in his body. And your sword, though cutting into him, appears to not harm him nearly as much as it should. Manannan has
Forgot about that.
spent a reaction to yank his own internal organs out of the way.
Ew.
Wow.
And he
What a
just
creeper.
he just smiles at you. Throck, your turn. You're standing next to a cloud kill with no one in it and some roots that aren't holding anything.
Yeah, what? Coward. But I'm sure I heard a little bit of something back there because I'm intended.
Yeah. I said
know.
I said something too.
Yeah.
Battle and fighting is to turn around. Oh, hey, you get back here. I'm not done. So let's just move on back over to him.
Okay. You can get there, and this time you don't have to use your bonus action.
Fantastic. Just gonna go reckless on him for a minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Essentially, with you got the +4 from Bless and +2 now because you're flanked.
Correct.
Oh yeah. So 15.
Oh, I didn't even add the +4 to mine. I didn't need them, but
I don't know. 27.
Let me check.
Yeah. We'll start with that. 18 points on the first strike.
You bastard.
Second one, reckless again. As you would. That's just 21 without counting the rest. So I'm just gonna stop counting. And for 12 points of bludgeoning, and sorry, Dar. I'm angry at this guy. Go into a rage. That's what is it? 2 points now of fire damage to everybody within 10.
Well, you
is
got
that automatic damage? Because my shadow's gone.
I know.
the shadow has burned to nothingness instantly. Darrow takes
Dang.
2 damage. Manannan takes 2 damage.
Sorry, buddy.
You actually
Do you
don't
actually
need
say sorry, buddy?
No. No.
Not to you, to the shadow.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Oops.
Okay, is that it for you,
What were you
Throck?
gonna say?
Yeah. He ran away from me. Action surge.
Oh, you son of a... Go ahead.
27 again for that strike. That's incredible. 22 points of bludgeoning on that one. And then the last strike is, wow, double nat 20s.
Whoa.
Yeah, so
What?
that's, yeah. Nat 20. So that's like a lot. 12 plus, and I totally have spaced on tonight and not said the Great Weapon Master. Otherwise, we'd be putting up some more numbers. But whatever. 16, 18, 26 points of bludgeoning damage on that strike.
Okay, you have beaten this man-like creature almost to his knees, but he remains standing. And his whole face and body are bloody now as he looks up at you, Throck, and raises his upper lip in almost an animalistic type of sneer. And then, without provoking any opportunity attacks, just backs up without turning away from either of you 40 feet to here. He just dodges and weaves so quickly that you couldn't possibly hit him if you tried as he goes. And I realize he's now right behind Oven on camera, but that's him. Kothra, your turn.
If I want to check how hurt Mananan is that going to be a full roll? Can I still tag?
Do you have like an ability to check that with?
No.
I mean, you can see that he's pretty cut up and pretty smashed up. You cannot tell from here, what any specific injuries may be.
Okay, so I'm just going to look over to Raylan. I'm going to say, he's going to full retreat soon. Make sure your friends can keep up. And I'm going to shoot Khan, who's still hiding in the bushes. That is a 16.
I believe that hits. Yeah, that hits.
And that's 9 damage.
You have killed him.
Poor Khan.
Oh.
He deserved it.
I thought you were talking to Ramakon for a second.
Oh!
You're shooting Ramakon?
Well, you were very distrustful of him earlier.
Yeah. Well, Raylan would see that. I don't know if Raylan would like that.
I don't know either. By the way, speaking of Ramakon, what did you do on your last turn? I don't remember, because you were going to do your Grasp of Hadar, but
I didn't.
You
I ended up.
Okay, so the marker's still there if you want to cast it next time. Anything else from you, Kothra?
Nope.
Okay, Raylan. Wait a minute. At the end of Kothra's turn, Mananan is going to shoot out his left hand, and a dagger is coming flying for Daro. Where's my dagger attack? That's going to be 27 to hit. On you, Daro.
Sorry, I was muted. Yeah, that hits.
Okay, yeah, he threw a dagger at you. It's going to be 10 piercing.
Okay. I'll use Uncanny, make it 5.
Okay. Now it is Raylan's turn.
So,
Surprised he gets an
how
escape.
far is Mananan from me?
From you. About 80 feet. That's him.
Damn, he's a little far.
Isn't lightning bolt like 100? Lightning, whatever.
Lightning bolt's 120.
Yeah, you can get him with that if you wanted.
Yeah. No, lightning bolt's 100 feet. Sorry.
Well,
100 feet.
like I said, he's about 80, so you could get him.
Yeah, I want to do an old-fashioned lightning bolt.
All right. He's making that dex save. And he made it for 22.
All right, it's 32 damage. About half. Right.
Unfortunately for you, Manannan has evasion and takes no damage on a successful save.
Faster than lightning. Wow.
Well, faster than Raylan's hands getting up to cast the lightning bolt. Yeah, he dodges out of the way deftly. What else you got?
And my cloud moves 10 feet.
Towards him?
Yeah.
Okay. And then at the end of your turn, he makes another dagger attack at Daro. This one is 30 to hit, so another 10 piercing.
I take that one because I already used my reaction.
Okay. It is now Manannan's turn. And he's going to say, "Unfortunately for you, I have been with you all more often than you know. And I know your weaknesses as a group." And then he's going to cast Dominate Monster on Throck. Give me a wisdom save.
Counterspell.
At what level?
5th level.
Okay, you're gonna have to roll. You're gonna have to roll the check.
Really? At 5th level?
Yeah,
Wow.
Dominate Monster is an 8th level spell. You're gonna have to beat 18.
Ooh.
And it's just a straight D20.
It's your spellcasting modifier.
Okay. Ooh, gonna use a luck. Can I use my inspiration from last week?
Yes.
Whew.
Burn it all. Burn it all. For Throckville.
Okay. I rolled a 19 on the die plus 4. That's 23.
Okay, you counterspell his Dominate Monster.
Woo!
He is unhappy with you.
Just letting you know, the first roll was 10, the second roll was 7, and then the third roll was 19.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Whew.
Okay, he doesn't like that.
Like Ray, you could see Raylan struggling to stop that spell.
He is gonna
Yeah,
go.
That's like
Yeah, that was intense. Manannan.
that's like
Go ahead.
bloody nose level.
Yeah, Manannan's
I
gonna
was
run.
just saying, it's like bloody nose. Anyway, go ahead. Yeah.
Manannan's gonna run in there and take the hide action. Yeah, you all lose sight of him. Ramakon, your turn.
So, okay, so where did he go?
He ran into the trees that he came out of earlier. This is actually his base right here, that little plastic circle.
So does that mean he would be taking the damage from the lightning thing or whatever that was, or no, the Avon spell, because he ran back into it?
Spell?
Yes. If concentration is still going, which I assume it is.
Yep. I mean, on my turn.
So does
he
that
will.
an initiative, even though he just ran and hid?
What?
I said we're still in initiative. There are no other enemies that we can see.
You can't see anyone, but yes, you're still in initiative. You know full well that Manannan is here, and you suspect there are others as well.
Quickly before let's see. I'm going to run into the middle, and I want to get within 60 feet. Can I get within 60 feet of all 4 of those guys that we killed? Those humans?
You could, but not in one turn. They're farther away than your move. Your movement is 25 or 30?
25.
Okay, yeah, you could get to, like, here, but you'd have to get to, like, back here to get within 60 feet of them.
But, I mean, like, the furthest distance I could go, would that be within 60 feet of all the guys that Dude Man on the carpet killed?
No, but it would be within 60 feet of 2 of the guys he killed.
Because I'm pretty sure that they were, like...
They were spread out. And you at your fastest could get to about here. So you'd be within 60 feet of 2 here. You'd get to that one. Yeah, you'd get 3 of them.
I wanted to cast...
Do it. It's a great spell.
Danse Macabre.
Danse Macabre.
And I want to... I want to bring them to life. So Ramakan says, "Rise, my minion."
Yes.
Okay. Looking for
runs
the
out in the middle there and puts his arms in the air.
Nice to have a little more Broxial flair.
Nice for some, less nice for worshippers of the Raven Queen.
Yeah.
Well,
But hey,
I'm not liking this fight at all.
You're teamed up with a mummy.
I've got their stats here if you want. I can read them off. You need them.
I'll pull them up.
Okay.
So yeah, you got 3 there. Okay.
So basically, these guys, if I don't issue a command, they will move on the next turn, or you can, if you issue a command, the creature can do nothing except defend themselves against hostile creatures. Okay. So then I used my bonus action to move that extra distance, didn't I?
Yes.
Okay, so then I don't have a bonus action to command them.
Correct. So they're just going to stand there for this round, but they may do something later.
Yeah.
All right.
I also make sure I'm not within the grasp of the spell that Avon cast.
We have already determined
affect
it
you.
doesn't affect friendlies, so you're okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. All right. Then that is my turn.
Okay. People start popping out of the trees at this point. We get 5 of them right off the bat. One, you actually hear him yell as his dead companion stands up, but then he pops up here and runs right into the cloud kill. So, and this spell never went off, so I'm going to remove that token. But there are more guys over here. A couple of them came off here. There's another guy just off camera there, and another one here. So one of those guys is in the cloud kill. What's that do to him, Alan?
How much?
One guy's in the cloud kill, yeah. Does he have to make a save? I don't remember how that spell works.
He has to make a save, yeah.
Okay, what is it?
It says 16.
He's dead.
Con save.
It does damage to him?
Yeah, it does damage. Yeah.
Okay, he's dead.
Oh, that's it.
These guys die easy.
Oh.
But 1, 2, 3, 4 of them are still there. And they're going to take shots at Darrow, all of them. Okay, so the first one is 18 to hit.
Hit.
7 piercing. And make a Constitution saving throw.
With bless. Thank God. Still only 14.
You take 24 poison damage.
Holy moly.
Actually, wait, I think we're immune to poison because of the feast.
We are.
Are you immune to poison damage or just the poison condition?
Poison condition.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It just says being immune. It just says
Immune to poison.
becomes immune to poison is all it says.
Okay, then you do not.
I'm immune to disease.
Yeah, you're immune to
natural
diseases
too.
anyway.
Oh, that's different.
So,
Yeah,
good
heroes.
memory there.
Hero's face is immune to poison.
And being
And
frightened.
Great.
And make all wisdom saving throws with advantage.
There you go.
Okay, so the second guy is going to attack you, and this one is... Oh, another 18 to hit.
That hits.
It's going to be... Oh my gosh.
7.
Yeah, another 7 piercing. And third guy is going to crit you.
Ooh.
Yeah, so he's going to do...
Maybe for 5 minutes you could just not roll good.
Yeah, 16 piercing.
Miss.
What?
Thanks.
That's the damage.
Oh.
16
You're
piercing.
rolling an attack. I was all excited.
You thought you took no damage from the last attack? Okay, and then the last guy is also going to hit you for 7 piercing. So you are just Boromired at this point.
Yeah. I got a lot of
Sweet.
arrows in me right now.
Or immune.
You look like a porcupine. And it's Oven's turn. Still in a tree.
Yes, I am. Everyone who is within 10 feet of a tree and within that 60-foot cube. And by
That's
everyone, I mean all of our enemies.
gonna be... Well, one of them already died from the cloud kill, but 2 of the others and Manannan are gonna be affected.
Okay, so if they could, all of them make dex saving throws.
Pass,
Don't put the druid in the forest.
fail, and hold on a second. Okay, yeah, so that's a 25, a 9, so pass, fail, and Manannan's is 31.
All right, so the one who failed takes 20 damage.
Oh,
Jeez.
poor bastard.
Would you believe he died?
And I am going to go ahead and have Manannan make a strength saving throw.
He fails. Wait, I think he fails. Yeah, he fails, but he's going to spend his legendary resistance and choose to save instead.
Man, how many legendaries does this guy have?
Legendary resistance, different than his legendary action, but he's got some legendaries.
Cool. Can I see anyone that's alive?
Yes, you can see him.
I
And
can see who?
okay, this guy
Mm-hmm.
and this guy.
Cool. We're gonna chuck a rock at the one not by the cloud kill.
Okay, roll it.
12 and 6 to hit.
18. You hit him.
Cool. Yay! Look at that.
You caved in his damn head. All right.
And that's 14.
Oh yeah, right. How much damage?
14
Okay,
bludgeoning.
his head fell off. All right.
Damn.
Fantastic. And I would like to take my reaction
Okay.
from that and heal Darrow for
1 billion.
9. No, sorry, 9. You get 9.
I will
That's pretty
take
good.
9.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that the end
Much
of your
better than that
turn?
was.
That is now the end of my turn.
Okay. Mananan will spend a legendary action to run 40 feet this way, getting himself a clear shot at Darrow. Darrow, your turn.
I'm going to use legendary action and kick his ass.
Yes.
I did have a question. I forgot to add. There's tip. How many temp hit points do you get from the Hero's Feast?
Oh, it's like 1.
2d10.
Yeah, 2d10?
2d10.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I'm just gonna add that to my current HP because that's how much I would.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Anyway, that's all.
Okay.
He's no longer hidden, right? I can see him.
Correct. Correct. He just ran out in the open, presumably so
But
he
he's
could
like-
attack you, but he hasn't had a chance yet.
It's like 40 feet away from me, right?
A little further, actually, more like 50.
Okay, then I'm gonna use an action to summon my shadow and send it. It'll be the shadow will summon 5 feet in front of me towards Mananan,
Okay.
and then I'll move him 30 feet at Mananan.
Okay, man.
And my shadow's gonna, and he's gonna grin at him, and that's my turn. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay.
Actually, I will move up to the bush in front of me as well, to the right.
Okay. If that's the end of your turn, Mananan will now throw a dagger at you.
Throw it, my friend.
It is
Uncanny dodge.
okay. That imposed disadvantage. Is that what that is?
Yep.
Well, you didn't need it, but it's
I didn't know that.
it's it's actually 18 to hit.
Still?
Yeah.
Wow. Uncanny visage. That's what I meant.
Oh,
Either way, I
unsettling.
look like
Unsettling.
visage. Yeah.
Unsettling visage. Gosh, dang it.
10
I'm
piercing.
having too much whiskey right now. Okay, let's. And because I use the unsettling visage, am back in Darrow form now.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Cool. There you go. Throck.
Well, this little coward is annoying. So I'm gonna use my speed, just a little bit faster than half speed. So he's basically gonna kind of like slow walk towards them using his bonus action, and get there to his face.
There you are.
And then a reckless great weapon master smash his face. With a nat 20.
Yeah, you got him somehow.
And that is a lot. 12, 20, 22, 32, 41 points of bludgeoning damage on the first strike.
He is not okay.
No, he's not. Reckless
okay
great
after
weapon
that.
master again. Stop running and stop hurting Dar.
Nice.
That's gonna be 17, 18, 9. Yeah, wait, sorry. 10, 18, 19 to hit.
Okay.
19 to hit? No, that's not right. Hang on. 7, 10.
Remember to add your D4 from Bless.
Sorry, yeah. Sorry. Really bad time. 14, 15, 67, 17 to hit.
You got him, just barely.
Okay. All right, and that is 11, 21 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, Manannan falls to the ground, and he collapses forward, but just before he hits, he stops himself with one arm. And then you see his body kind of ripple as he closes his own wounds and stands back up.
God damn.
Yo, this is too much. So this is why I didn't fight him by myself.
No, but
Does he look fully recovered or?
No, but he looks a lot recovered.
Oh.
He's not as strong as he was when he came in here, but he definitely just got a bunch back. And this being the end of his turn, the end of Throck's turn, he's gonna do the thing again. And once again, over by Darrow. But this time he can't quite reach all the way to Darrow.
This guy.
Yeah. Chord length problems over here. Okay, maybe I'll just
Earthquake.
put it over on this side again. Okay.
Perfect.
Manannan, Darrow. Shadow, Throck, Oven's off camera. Okay, so Throck had his turn. Kothra, there you are.
Okay. So I'm gonna describe a little bit about what's going on. Is that okay, Steve?
Yeah, do it.
So, as the clanging of battle happens, as there's a thick, murderous fog oozing throughout the battlefield and vines lashing violently at all the assassins, Alan is retching still from that wicked counterspell. Kathra looks at Raylan and says, "You know, you're a good kid. You have some talent." And he places a hand on your shoulder. I'm making an attack roll. Does a 14 beat your AC?
Mine?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. So I essentially do like I grab your shoulder and I do a nerve pinch for 6 damage. Will you take a con save, please? I'm running Stunning Strike.
Okay, let's see. Con save.
Yep.
Surprise, monk!
right? Exactly.
You know what? I'm gonna use a luck.
Cool.
Let's see. $16.
Pass. Second attack. Okay, it's higher. It's over 20. So
That's a hit.
5 damage. Another con save, please.
This one's also 16.
Okay.
2 16s.
Flurry of blows. I'm running a key point.
Okay.
Another strike.
Whoa, yeah.
Combined 20. Another con save. I rolled 9 damage.
Man.
Oh, dude, I got more.
Okay, that time I got 13.
Okay, so you fail on the third attack, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So you're
I'm
stunned.
gonna action surge.
Act. Surprise fighter.
He's not only a monk,
Yeah.
but also a fighter monk.
Oh my
And
gosh, yeah.
I'm going to throw the bonds onto him.
Okay, Kathra produces a small iron sphere, which when he you're not close enough to really throw it, but when you shove it at Raylan, it expands into iron bands and tries to wrap around. So that's an attack roll, I think.
Yeah, I have advantage because
You'll have advantage because he's stunned.
Well, 9 plus 9 is 18, so it hits.
Yeah.
And he is restrained. Now, granted, I did not drop concentration, so there's a cloud of darkness still under me. So as far as I'm concerned, no one sees what just happened. And I'm just going to start flying towards...
Oven, roll perception to see if you saw any of that. You're the only one who could.
Good.
You're the only
Wait
one.
a minute. Wait a minute. I think Ramakon has devil sight, so he can see in darkness.
Cool. I guess maybe.
Okay,
perception
Ramakon
check.
may also roll the perception check. The
You
two
want
of
me to
you.
roll stealth or something?
No, you would have had to do it before all those attacks, which you
That's
did.
totally fine.
Yeah.
That's totally fine.
So you two roll perception, see if you saw that happen.
15.
21.
Oven saw it. Ramakon, you were too distracted with the battle.
Oh, wait. Is it check that we don't get anything with bless, do we, for that check?
It doesn't matter. Oven saw it.
No.
Okay.
So, Oven, you see over the edge of this flying carpet above the darkness sphere, you see just the end as Kathra produces some sort of writhing iron tool that wraps up Raylan and restrains him.
Cool. And I'm just going to go ahead and fly 40 feet up.
And how much was the total damage?
That puts
Oh.
you at 100 feet, right?
So yeah, that puts me at 100 feet exactly. Total damage.
Lots.
I rolled a 1. I rolled minimum. I rolled max, and I rolled like a 4. So 9, 8, and 5 for 3 attacks.
9, 8, and 5.
Yeah.
At this point, seeing what Kathra has just done, Manannan will yell, "Traitor!" And it's Raylan's turn. You are restrained on a flying carpet 80 feet in the air.
100.
And
Have I seen these kind of restraints before?
No, you are wrapped up in iron bands that surround your arms and legs completely.
All right, I'm gonna use up I'm gonna use up my sorcery points to use a 5th level spell,
Okay.
and I'm gonna use a new spell from the.
You cannot.
I cannot.
You
If it just
are
has vocal components, I guess he could.
You're stunned. You can't take
Stunned.
actions or reactions.
Stunning strike, monks
You're
are
not
awful.
just you're not just restrained. You're also stunned.
Yep.
But he
Can I
can
make a
make
save?
he can make a save against the stun, right?
Yeah.
Is it
Hold on. let me-
Wisdom or Constitution?
It was con, however. There's no save on his turn. He's stunned until the end of my next turn.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Here's an
They can't do anything.
here's an interesting thing. The incapacitated condition, which stunned includes, stops you from taking actions or reactions. If you have any bonus actions that you can do by themselves, technically still allowed.
We're gonna
Wow.
have to look up a ruling because both of these are bonus actions.
I mean, as long as they don't, as long as they don't require you to have just done an action that you can't take, you can do them.
Doesn't it cost bonus action to convert the points and then?
So
bonus
it
action
says convert sorcery points.
That's a bonus
You
action.
gain it. It's a bonus action. Yeah.
Yeah, so you could do just that, but you wouldn't be able to cast the spell.
But the spell is also a bonus action.
But you only get one bonus action per turn. So you can convert the points, and you'll have the spell available for next turn.
It checks out.
Yep.
Yep. These are troubling times.
From the mouths of Ermin.
To be fair, out of character, I totally kind of saw this coming, but in
As you
character,
should have.
So did
Ron.
In character, Ramakon saw it coming.
Yeah. In character, Ramakon's like, no.
All right. Well, I just convert for now.
Okay. That being the end of your turn, Manannan will throw another dagger at Daro for 30 to hit.
Oh wait.
What?
Wait. Is my cloud still there?
Roll
yeah, do con checks, too.
roll 3 concentration checks.
And that's just straight.
It's a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, sorry.
Constitution
10.
saving throw, trying to beat 10.
So first one was 15.
Okay, you passed that one.
Second one was 12.
Passed it.
Third one was 12.
You're still concentrating.
All right. So the fog moves another 10 feet.
Okay, that's gonna just hit Ramakon.
What happened? I didn't catch it.
He's moving his cloud kill. If you're gonna move it in Manannan's direction, it's gonna go past Ramakon. But you're immune to poison right now, so
Yeah.
there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Okay. Manannan throws the dagger at Daro. You take 10 piercing from it.
Oh gosh. Yep. Okay.
And
I've got.
what was that?
No, I was just gonna point out the fact that I have like 6 daggers and 14 arrows sticking out of me right now.
Yes, you do.
I'm still up.
I told you, man. You got Boromir'd. Let's see if we can finish that out. He's gonna move to you and do 3 scimitar attacks.
Can you move the camera a little bit? I can't see you. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. I know what's going on.
There.
Have I used a reaction this turn? I
No.
can't recall. Cool. I'm gonna use the unsettling vision. Oh, I can't. Never mind.
Okay. All 3 hit. All 3 scimitars hit. So it's going to be 39 slashing.
Okay, I'll use an uncanny dodge on one of them, so half of one of them.
Okay, so it's 32 slashing.
That literally saved my life.
Cool. He will then spend a bonus action to do disengage and move the rest of his movement over this way. Ramakan's turn.
So, Ramakan did not see anything that happened up on the carpet, huh?
That's correct.
Yeah. So he's still oblivious. All right, I think you turned the camera around, so I'm a little turned around myself now.
This is you. This is Manannan. The guys you brought back to life with Dance Macabre are all in these trees here. They're kind of blocked right now. Here's one of them. The other two are here and here.
Okay, so at the moment, do they see... There's one dude within range of one zombie, if I'm looking correctly. Yep.
Yeah, he can reach him. Yeah.
So he's gonna go after him. I'm gonna use my bonus because with my bonus action, he's gonna smack him.
You can give him a general command to all of them with your bonus action. Just say, attack our enemies.
That's what he'll do then. He's gonna attack your closest enemy.
Okay. So that guy can go there. Over here, this guy can reach him. This guy can't reach anyone, but the closest guy is the first one again. Okay.
All right. So I suppose he has to roll. Doesn't look like there's anything on the roll. Oh, there it is. +3 to attack. Okay. So we'll just do the regular D20 for that first guy to attack him.
Okay.
So that's a 6. This is bad. Oh, by the way, this guy wouldn't get the bless spell.
No, not at all.
Okay, so that 9 to hit.
Miss.
Okay.
And the second?
Second one would be a come on, that's a 20 to hit.
Okay, so this guy hears a sound behind him, turns around, and sees his own friend and companion with an arrow sticking out of the center of his forehead, right between the eyes. And his eyes bloody, blood coming out of his ears. And he hesitates just long enough for his dead friend to reach out and smash his face in. Literally smash his entire face in.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it is.
I don't think Dance Macabre, I don't think anybody killed by the zombies gets resurrected as a zombie.
No, not with this one. But
oh my god, that would be so cool if it did, though.
Like it would multiply, would be awesome. Okay.
Yeah.
So that was your bonus action. Romakon still has action and movement left.
Yes, sir. So, what he is going to do? So, where's the guy? The banana guy again?
Banana? Oh, Manannan. There.
Yeah.
Shuby, the cloak is implied.
If Manannan comes 10 feet closer, will he get caught in the forest spell that Avon cast?
Oh, in Avon's spell, yes. He
okay,
will.
so he's going. Okay, so he's gonna point to Banana Head, and he's going to cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
And that's gonna be a 24 to hit on one.
You got him.
Of the things, and it's going to be a 9. It's a 20 to hit on the second.
Okay.
Which will do a total of 8. And another 11. So a total of 19 damage from Eldritch Blast, and also from the 1d6 from he's cursed, so another 3 of necrotic.
Okay.
It probably doesn't do anything, but and then he's going to pull him 10 feet closer.
Grasp of Hadar.
Grasp of Hadar.
And that puts him inside the range of Wrath of Nature.
Yeah. He says, "Come to me."
Yeah.
Is that something that happens just 10 like on each of the things, or just one time?
I think on each
Throck is correct.
on each one, but I can choose whether I want to do it or not. It just says you can. It doesn't say you have to.
That's correct, because you could also get whatever the opposite one, in which case you could choose whether to push or pull him.
Yeah.
So did you want to pull him twice? Because you hit him twice.
Yeah, if I can't bring him any closer to me though, because he's already right up next to me.
You could pull him 5 feet closer. He wasn't quite.
Oh, right
next to
into
you.
that poison.
Yeah. You've just pulled him into the poison.
Enjoy.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the
Yes.
poison damage, Alan? He has to make a con save, right? He failed his con save.
Oh, sorry, that's gonna be 30.
Wow.
Oh.
He's already looking pretty bad again. Is that the end of your turn, Ramakon?
That would be the end of my turn.
Good
Okay.
turn.
As such, hold on. Let me. Nope. As such, Manannan will quick step right out of the fog cloud, out the back. And
Shouldn't he take damage from Avon's thing as well? Since I pulled him into that, not just the poison, but also Avon's trees.
only on her turn.
Oh, her turn. Okay.
And then this guy is gonna.
Which guy?
This guy. The only enemy left that any of you can see at this point. He's gonna take one last shot at Darrow before he dies, probably. 26 to hit.
That hits.
Go ahead and take 7 piercing.
Another arrow.
I'm down.
And Oven, at long last, it is your turn.
Fantastic. So, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and first off use my bonus action to heal Darrow.
With what?
Thank you.
With Healing Word for 18.
Nice.
I will take that with great joy.
And if everyone within that cube and by a tree could make their dex save.
Okay, this guy gets clipped by a tree and is dead. Manannan.
Nice.
15? He passes.
Yeah, he passes.
All right. What else you got?
And if he could make a strength saving throw as well, Manannan.
He's going to pass that too with a 19.
Okay. And since I have not actually used an action,
Yeah.
I'm going to tidal wave the carpet.
It's currently about 100 feet above you. Is that in
That's
range?
fine. The range is 120.
Just geyser.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
You're gonna tidal wave the carpet. Okay.
Yes, but in such a way where it's not going to hit Raylan.
I am going to rule that you can't do that because from below you have no way of seeing where on the carpet Raylan versus Kathra is.
Okay.
So if you're going to cast Tidal Wave, it's going to hit the whole carpet, and Raylan's going to auto-fail the dex save because he's restrained and stunned.
Well, in that case,
I think you should do it.
What could go wrong?
He's completely able
Please
to
don't
dodge.
stop me. In that case, I am going to. I guess I'm just going to ice knife you.
Okay.
Okay,
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 23 to hit.
Okay.
And you are going to take 4 piercing damage. And if you could make a dex save.
Oh, dude, I'm super good at these. Let's go.
Yeah.
I rolled poorly, like usual. I rolled a 12.
Yeah, so you're going to take 5 cold damage.
8 total.
Sure, yeah. I
Yeah,
didn't
okay.
remember the last one. And Raylan, I think you're also going to take the 5 cold, since you're going to auto-fail the dex. But it's better than falling off a carpet.
And taking the tidal wave damage.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Has Ramakant noticed any of this at this point?
Yeah, by now I think it's safe to say that you see Oven shooting ice knives up at the carpet. For the record, Kothra would have 3/4 cover at least, being generous, not making it total cover. But you did roll a 23, so -5. That would still be higher than his AC, and you got him anyway.
Was flanking.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
What? No, because he's incapacitated.
Yeah.
Can Ramakant then speak to Oven and say what happened?
We're gonna stay in initiative for now, so we'll skip that. Yeah, you can say what happened. She won't be able to answer you yet, though.
Can I think it to her? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, arguably. Actually, no, she's too far away.
Oh.
Your telepathy thing has a 30-foot range.
Ah.
But it's Daro's turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand back up. You know, all these arrows and stuff sticking out of me, and I'm gonna look at Mananan.
No, you're not. You can't see him anymore. He went and hid in the bushes.
Well, then I'm just gonna speak in his direction. Choose to hear me or not. You may think you have me, but I have friends. And I'm gonna move my shadow.
You know his general direction if you want to send the shadow. That way.
Yeah.
It's 30 feet. You can get. To
I'm gonna move the shadow 30 feet that way.
Okay.
I'm going to move behind the bush that I'm at, like put the bush between me and him. And I'm going to use my action to lay on hands for the full 25.
On yourself?
On myself.
Okay.
Yep. And then I'm going to use a bonus action to hide.
Okay. Roll stealth.
Whoa! My D&D Beyond just reloaded for some reason. But I know it's a +8, so 23.
Okay. Because Mananan is himself hidden behind some bushes, he didn't see where you went, and you successfully hid.
Great. That is my turn.
Okay, you guys at this point are going to hear Mananan call out, "We will return for you, Daro, after we deal with the traitor." And Mananan is now no longer in play here. Kothra, meanwhile, is 140 feet above the ground with Raylan restrained. It's Throck's turn.
You gave me an extra 40 feet on accident.
No, you were 40 feet to begin with, and then you said you went 100 feet up, right?
No, my speed is 40. So
So you're 80
60
feet
plus
up.
40.
it was 60 plus 40.
Oh, okay.
'Cause
Well, you're up
yeah.
there.
yeah.
Throck's turn.
Yeah, and so I don't know where Phenomena went.
Phenomena.
Anemone.
Phenomena.
That's so perfect for Rock. That song would be perfect.
Yeah, no. I mean, you know what? It's weird. So Throck doesn't even really know what to do here. But if Throck turns. What's going on? Throck really wouldn't have any idea about the carpet or anything, really, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
So we're going to move to Kothra's turn. And the stun lasts until the end of your turn, right, Kothra?
Yes.
Okay, so
So-
what are you going to do on your turn?
I'm going to travel 40 feet towards the city that I was headed to. And then once I go I assume I can't dash.
You could. If
I
you,
can make the carpet dash.
Yeah, why not? I mean, I'm treating the carpet as a mount. If you spend your movement and your action to do it, you can.
Bet. I'm gonna cast. I'm actually gonna use a key point to dash. Step of the wind.
Oh,
Okay. And then once I get, so I've officially moved 80 feet now,
yeah.
and now I'm going to cast Fog Cloud on myself with an actual spell slot.
Okay.
At that point, we're fully enveloped in a fog cloud, which means there's no light, which means I'm literally invisible, but I am still on here.
Okay.
And that's all.
Raylan, you are still restrained. You are no longer stunned. This is your one and only chance to do something about the situation before we end the show. Make it a good one.
Gonna use up my slides from the last turn, and use Shadow Stride.
Okay.
Okay, what's happening?
Yes.
It's a bonus action,
Mhm.
so I gain the ability to blink from one shadow to another, full-on teleportation.
What's the range?
Yeah, plus the range.
What is
Yeah.
the range?
What is the range?
How far can you go?
So up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space you can see. And I can do this multiple times, twice per round.
Twice per round?
So you can use the teleportation ability twice per round for the duration.
That's confusing. Just a
I
second.
don't know why it says per round. I think it means per, like, my
Turn, because it's a concentration
turn.
spell.
yeah, it's a concentration spell. Yeah.
I'm going to double check. I'm just going to need to see it with my own eyes for a second. Shadow Stride. There we go. Blink from... It's 5 feet of... Oh, because you're only spending 5 feet of your movement. That's why there's a further restriction of twice per round. Okay, so yeah, you can blink 60 feet down if you wish, leaving you 40 feet in the air.
Is there a shadow he can teleport to?
It is nighttime. It is all shadow.
Perfect.
It is all shadow.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave me fly in the air at the end of this show.
Is he gonna?
Oh, we're doing this. You are still
Catch it.
you are still bound in the iron bands. They went with
It's
you.
an opportunity
Even with the
attack.
teleportation?
They count as something you're wearing at this point. So yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
All
right.
The fall's gonna do 6 bludgeoning. You got lucky. Oh wait, no, 40, not 20. 15 bludgeoning. Still pretty lucky. You just bamf straight down. Kothra, due to The
Awesome.
cloud kill, or the fog cloud, and the darkness spell that was still... No, you can't have both. The fog cloud alone, I guess. Due to the fog cloud, the carpet being in the way, and the fact that Raylan shot straight down, you don't know where he is.
Cool.
You have failed, Gothra.
Perfect.
Raylan, you are tied up like 100 feet away from your friends and hurt, but you're alive.
Are you down?
Yeah, I'm alive.
You have health? All you need is one.
That was the first
I
damage
still
he's
have
taken
health.
other than when you hit him, so he's probably fine.
I still have health, so
Yeah,
I'm not down.
Nice.
You're still
Good for
awake.
you.
Wow.
But I am restrained.
Good for you.
Wow.
Nice.
How far, Steve, is he away now from? I think. Oh God.
So you just traveled 80 feet on the carpet, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, he's like about 80-ish feet away from where he started. So a good 100 or so feet, maybe more, from the rest of you guys.
Probably still have to find him at some point.
Yeah.
He's just lost and alone.
Can because at the Devil's Sight, can Ramakon still see him?
Yeah, probably, but you're not necessarily looking the right way yet. At this point, though, Raylan has escaped. He can rejoin you guys under his own power. He might be doing it by rolling, since he can't walk. But
He can still teleport. He can still teleport.
that's
like
true. He can bamf back there.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted if we were still in initiative, I wanted to attack him because if I saw what had happened, I'm like protective. Like I want to Eldritch Blast him.
No, you can't. He's too far away, and you can't see him anymore.
Oh, 120. Okay.
Yeah.
If he was within
Perfect.
120 feet, I could.
Well, no, because Kothra is 80 feet away horizontally and 100 feet up, so hidden by the cloud, so you can't. But Raylan's escaped, and Manannan has been driven off.
Good job. I thought I had you dead to rights.
Like as Raylan's falling, he just says, "See you later."
You just gave away your location.
You know what?
No. Well, he said like right when he teleported.
Okay. Yeah.
Right before he teleported.
Yeah.
You know what I kind of want to do?
What?
I kind of want to dimension door onto the carpet.
You can't see the carpet. The carpet's gone. Kothra escaped.
Crap.
So,
To be
Surprise.
seen again, I hope.
well,
Right.
before we wrap up, one more thing happens. Stepping out of the shadows of the trees behind you guys, where you were hiding, come two figures. And Oven, you recognize both of them. One, a mighty guardsman from the city of your birth. And the other, the Lady Helena, High Priestess of the Shatterkai. Two of your own people have come here. And Helena looks up at you and says, "That is what you call protecting the boy?" And we are going to come back next week.
Man.
I'm gonna add that, like, just from the amount of damage and stuff that I took from that battle, I'm gonna collapse.
Okay. All right.
Maybe because I don't think I can be here next time.
Okay. We will deal with that when the time comes. Thank you, Cody, for coming and
Dude.
kicking the
Thanks,
crap
man.
out of our people.
So cool.
Yep.
Fun having
It was a
you.
lot of fun.
Thanks. So thanks for having me.
Yeah, man.
Hoping something like that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah, I mean-
believe Ramakan's the only one who resisted putting Raylan on that carpet. We've been planning this shit all week.
So fishy about it. But Matt was like, I trust him. Or Daryl was like, I trust him. And I'm like, okay, fine. No.
Well, he pulled on the heartstrings, and so I had to play Daro like that.
Daro is a
And
bit
I
of a
knew it
pushover.
was-
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew it was a good idea, but Daro didn't. He thought it was
Love
tactically
it.
wise to put him in the safest position.
I love
Also, I was playing on Raylan's natural boyish curiosity with the magic
Yeah.
carpet.
Yeah.
Totally were.
That was brilliant.
That
it. Yeah. I love.
Yeah,
it.
if it was Zalios, he wouldn't be that interested, but it was Raylan at the time.
Yeah, so just fly.
Yeah.
Pretty good stuff,
All right.
man. And I'm glad.
Cool.
Here's the thing. This was a one-shot for Cody, so had he gotten away with Raylan, I would have had to kill Kothra immediately next session.
That was
I think Kothra is gonna have to come back sometime. I think we're gonna have to confront him.
Couldn't hurt.
Well, Dara will definitely hunt me
'cause-
down with after what I said to him.
Yeah, no, it's personal, but he also has so many questions.
Hey, there are other people you could talk to.
Yeah.
Conceivably. You already know them. Just putting that out there.
Maybe.
Oh, I
If
know.
you can find them. All right, guys. Thanks so much for playing. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Glad to see the
Yeah.
chat was real busy tonight. And, yeah, we'll be back next week. Peace out.
It was fun.